dress it up in red. If that's how you want it, but you would rather get out, I will still hold you back from the edge. I will wait with you till the end. If that's how you want it, I'll be your audience, and I will still hold you back from the edge. Will still Try not to undo that which was built all around me. Take it all the way back to the melody. All we want is attack, back where we wanna be, and all we had was our ways about it all. I think you don't know now, but it could be so much better, yeah. I just need a band to save me. I just need a song of hope, and I wish somebody would amaze me still, and not make me feel like I'm alone. I will believe while lost and still broken. There's a light and a way out, only to say now. Take it all the way back to the melody. And I will sleep in the glory of all mankind, and wonder now how you will feel this way. Only lonely, the way you'll never be. And I may be the one still waiting, but this is where I'll wait until I'll see. I just need a band to save me. I just need a song of hope, and I wish somebody would amaze me still, not make me feel like I'm alone. I just need a band to save me. I just need a song of hope, and I wish somebody would amaze me still, not make me feel like I'm alone. I think you know you're on your own, but is there anything we can be sure of? You think you know, you think you know. You think you know you're on your own, but how is there anything we can be sure of? You think you know, but you know that you will never be on your own now. Never be on your own.
And what is going on? Welcome to the Games Digital Universe. Welcome to the new studio setup, part 1. So today is kind of a soft opening, but we are live. We are here. It is finally a whole new setup. The first time we are doing this live, coming up live with the overlays, coming up with we have the sound alerts, we have the background going on, we have our drinks going on, we have for September, we have our jelly beans going on. We have it all going on today. So hopefully you guys are excited as I am to get tonight started. Yes, time is up, Jay. I'm on. I don't know what else to tell you, man. You know, there's a little bit of delay on your stream. I can't help you with that aspect of it. But the fact of the matter is, we're here and we are ready to party. And as we spend more time going together, we are going to be evolving this, making this a little bit better. And we're going to be able to... Oh, okay. So bear with me, folks, because obviously it is our first run, so we are having a little bit of technical difficulties in terms of some of the things that we have running. So it is one of the reasons why I wanted to launch today before I'm back on any kind of raid, because I wanted to make sure we have everything kind of fine-tuned and working and running properly. So hopefully you guys are all here ready to enjoy yourselves and have some fun. As I told you, we pretty much have it all going on today. We have even stuff like this.
Hello, motherfucker.
That's right. We have sound alerts going on. We have the, like I said, we have the background. Like, I mean, you gotta bear with me because it is the fact that it is my first time with all this going on and everything properly running. So, yeah. Hopefully, let's start off here. How is everyone doing tonight? You got a hydrate. Where did you put the hydrate? I didn't even see the hydrate. Did you put the hydrate on? Because I didn't see it. Did you actually put the hydrate in there? Because I didn't see it there, Jay. So if you did put it in there, I'm not ignoring it. I'm just trying to figure out, like I said, some of the things are not showing up for me yet because that was the whole point of this whole thing, was to get all this running, to get all this showing. And it's supposed to show me everything that we're doing. But, again, what's one of the things when you start doing something with technology is you don't always get all the notifications. So if you hit a hydrate, I actually didn't see it. Also, does anybody have any points that they can try out the sound alert that I hit? Did anybody hear that? Can you get a thumbs up on that? Because you guys are basically, we're going to be having some fun today, playing some video games, but we're going to also be, it's the first comment. Okay, so let's see. First comment. Scroll all the way up. Okay, so you did show it. All right, there you go, Jay. All right, so it is coming up. It's just that you put it so far back. You put it before I launched, so I didn't see it. So here you go. Cheers for the first hydrate. But can everybody hear me well? I want to make sure that all my levels are working out well. Making sure that everything is going smooth. How about the sound alert? When I hit the hello motherfuckers, did you guys hear that? Because, again, I've literally spent a crash course of 2 weeks talking to people, reading, watching YouTube, getting everything organized, trying to get everything running. And what a journey it has been. I am Batman. And for that, you get to see my actual pop figure Batman, actually autographed by the man that just did that exact line. That's Kevin Conroy's autograph to me. He actually autographed this for me at a convention years ago. And that's actually the guy whose voice does that sound bit that I put into my sound alert, which is the I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. And one day, I will tell you the story he told me about that line, which was actually pretty funny. We'll do it tonight. I might do it Monday or Tuesday for Batman Tuesday, but I will tell you guys the story about that, about the story he did for, as far as he told me about the whole I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. So I did hear that on my headphones. That means that the sound alerts are working. That is absolutely fantastic. That means that for the most part, we have everything going on. As you can see, the setup itself, kind of basic right now, but we have, gotta work my arms here. We got the Pikachu right there. We got Pikachu right there. They're all hanging out there.
Time to play the game.
Can never go wrong. Can never go wrong, Motorhead.
Time to play the game.
So you got my Pikachus up top. You can see my wall of stuff. You got Batman, who's going to be watching over us pretty much every single stream. You've got the WWE World Heavyweight Championship or Universal title, depending on which one you want to go. Right here, this is an actual one of my most favorite collectibles I have. It's an autographed Dwayne Wade sneaker. And down here, I have the MP10 Optimus Prime, one of the most difficult Transformers to get your hands on. As a matter of fact, I've had ridiculous offers for people to purchase this from me because it's still brand new in the box. I actually own two of them. One open, one closed, but obviously I got the closed one right here. So yeah, so we're going to be basically delving into my pop culture love, into my nerdiness throughout all my streams going forward. We have I have so much more room here. As Will Ferrell would once said in Step Brothers, there's so much more room for activities. So much more room for activities. There's so much to do here. So much that we can actually have fun with. So here's what we're playing tonight. It's no longer a secret because you probably saw it in the actual feed for Twitch. It's on there. What we're going to be playing tonight, we're going to be going old school. We are going to be playing the original Super Mario Brothers while we play. But before we do that, I'm going to let you guys know what we're doing for September as far as my channel is concerned. So as I showed you early on, we do have the Bean Boozled beans, which I'm not too excited about, but basically what we're going to be doing for this is we're going to be doing, for every sub that I get, I will eat a bean. I will spin the little wheel on top, and we will spin that, and we will find out what I'm going to have to suffer or enjoy. But in addition to that, what we will also do for my September, and I'm going to be putting this up on Monday because I'm actually going to be on one of the raids on Monday. What I'm going to be doing in terms of additional content is if we get 25 subs, for every 25 subs that we do, I'm going to raffle off an Amazon gift card digitally, so people don't have to worry about giving me their addresses, and don't have to worry about, thinking that, Batman is going to show up to their house and try to stalk them or anything like that. But I'm going to give away a $25 gift card to Amazon for every 25 subs that we get in the month of September. In addition to that, if we get 50, so for every 50 that we get, I will play a Batman Tuesday in a full Batman onesie with my same cowl that I always wear. I actually do have an adult-sized Batman onesie. Long story, but I own it. So it is what it is. If I can use it to create content and to have fun with everyone, so be it. That's what I'm going to do. And if we get to 100 subs, I will do a stream, not on Batman Tuesday, but on a separate day. I will do a stream in a Chewbacca onesie that I also own. Again, it's a long story as to why I own these onesies, but I do own them. So that's what's going to be happening. That's what's going on. We have been now talking for a good few minutes here. It is now about like 5 minutes after. Actually, I've been on for 19 minutes. Wow. Okay, so I've been on for about 9 minutes just chatting along with you guys. But here's what's going to be. We're going to be playing, as I just said, we're going to be playing Super Mario Brothers, the original game. The reason being for a couple of reasons. One, because with today being kind of a restart of the channel, being the fact that we're restarting and we're not a restart, but a reinventioning the next chapter of the channel, I wanted to go back to the past to what got me here. What got me here to this point in playing video games on stream is my love for video games. And what got me there was Super Mario Brothers. That was the first game I ever played. It was the first game that I ever enjoyed. And if I want to give you some backstory with that, my dad, who is not a video gamer by any means, only actually had 2 video games that he ever actually played. The first one was Tetris. My father stole my Game Boy, never gave it back because he would play Tetris 24/7 until he broke my damn Game Boy. Number 2 was Super Mario Brothers. My father and I, that's actually a childhood memory that I have, would spend hours after school. Once I was done with my homework or on weekends, we would spend the entire day, him and I, playing together. We would play Super Mario Brothers. One of us would play as Mario, the other one would play as Luigi. And we would play that for hours. And the funny twist to that story was that my father actually beat that game before I did. He actually beat that game first. I remember it clear as day. He beat the game while I was at school one day, and he pulled what we all have done. He was like, I can't just tell him, he won't believe me. So he left the TV, he turned the TV off and left the Nintendo on that victory screen until I got home from school, just to turn on the TV to show me that he had beaten the game. So that was actually a pretty funny. Lyles Moist, what's going on? Thank you for becoming part of the game's digital universe. Kick back, relax. We're just having a little old school reminiscence here about the original Nintendo. I'm doing story time, and then we're going to get right into the action. So yes, my father actually beat that game before I did, and actually had it sitting there for a couple of hours until I got home from school to prove to me that he actually beat the game, and it wasn't just him telling me he beat the game. So that is a really funny memory and a fun memory that I have of my father and I, and that's one of the reasons why I have a stronger connection to this particular game, on top of the fact that it was the first game I really did actually play. So you're probably asking, well, how the hell are we going to play a Nintendo game through a capture card, through a computer, and all this stuff that you built? Well, we're going to be doing that by playing on the NES Classic Edition, or also, as we all like to call it, the NES Mini. Now, this was actually a game system that was put out by Nintendo a couple of years ago, and in my opinion, conspiracy theory here, but I believe that they purposely short produced this console to create a fake market for it that caused a mass hysteria of people wanting to buy this game. And it worked. I mean, I got my hands on 2 of them, but it was a pain in the ass to get my hands on 2 of them. I have the one that we're going to use tonight, and the other one, coincidentally enough, is with my father. I actually gave it to him as a gift a couple of years ago, kind of so he would have a nostalgic gift and he can play the original Super Mario and kind of have that nostalgic feeling of being able to play Mario in the original Nintendo whenever he wanted. All right, we're going to be loading up the game now. Going to be getting ready to start things up. As we do that, I'll be continuing to talk to you here. How is everyone's weekend going? Because it's either Saturday or it's early Sunday, wherever you guys are. So how is everyone doing? Gonna lower this volume just a little bit here. There we go. All right. So So as you can see, we're getting ready to, it's just capturing the card now. So give me 1 second while we get this going. Like I said, this is kind of the test run for everything to make sure that we have it all operating and going correctly. There you can see it in the background. It is running. We are getting ready to kick things off. And hopefully you guys are going to have as much fun with this as I do. Tony, that's great to hear. Glad you're having a great weekend. Like I said, hopefully everyone is having a good weekend. And it is Labor Day weekend, so for many people it's a 3-day weekend. I'm fortunate enough I have a 4-day weekend, which is why I'm streaming tonight. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, and I'll be streaming tomorrow night for Sunday Night Scares. We're going to be having our usual The Last of Us episode on Sunday night, which I do every Sunday night. But yeah. Oh, before we get started, gotta do my t-shirt of the day. Since I told you I have all these darn pop culture t-shirts I can finally get use out of. So, t-shirt of the day today is the very lovable Beavis and Butthead. That's right. That's where I get the fingers from all the time when I put up on Discords. My Beavis and Butthead, Door of the Devil Horns. So that's what I'm rocking today as far as my t-shirt. So, I wanted to show that out before we get going. But let's get into some Super Mario action. Let us have some fun. We are ready to go into game time. Here we go. So like I said, I have not played this game through in quite a number of years. I did play that Battle Royale version of it that the Nintendo Switch put out last year for the 30th anniversary. I did do that. But I really have not played this game thoroughly, in quite some time. So we'll see how far I'm able to get through it. The goal is to try to beat the game here tonight. But I mean, obviously, it's been a while since I have played it. So whether or not I'm actually able to pull that off is a whole other question. But regardless of the fact, we're gonna have some fun here. And then once we complete this game, we'll take a short intermission and we'll figure out what we're gonna play next. We'll probably play something else from the Nintendo, since I'm kind of doing a retro theme tonight. That's probably my most logical conclusion for the evening is to just stream for a couple hours playing some Nintendo. So this is also the first time that I'm actually streaming from the Elgato. Now, I would like to know basically some feedback from you guys. Make sure that the game audio is not overbearing over my commentary. So if you guys can let me know how the levels are for both in terms of my commentary compared to the actual sound for the game, because obviously I am still working on making sure that everything is at a level where everyone can hear everything that they want to hear. Because it sounds differently in my headphones than it probably sounds to you. That's why I'm asking for the feedback. Because my settings for my headphones are a little different. I have zero feedback of my mic, so I have no idea how low or how loud I sound. By the way, we are also not going to use any of the shortcuts. I know where all the pipes are for the shortcuts, but we're not using any of those because I would like to try to get through all the levels. Okay. So the game itself is actually quiet, so I can actually rank up the volume on that a little bit. So I just put it up just a little bit there. You let me know if that's a little bit better where I left it now. I mean, I do actually want to be louder than the game. That is something I do want, so people can hear what I am saying. But I also want it to be enough sound from the video game that you can actually enjoy the game sounds as well. So it's kind of a balance I'm still working on. So I just pumped up the volume for the actual desktop, which is where the game is coming from. So let me know how that sounds now that I've changed the levels just a little bit there. All right, perfect. So from what I'm getting back from Tony is that my levels sound a little bit better now, which is good. Again, this is kind of all trial and error based on the fact that reality of it is, look, I am actually this is my first time ever using the OBS system for any kind of streaming. I've never used it before, even though I have a background in broadcasting and in commentary. My background was a lot more analog and stuff that was not digital in terms of being a computer based. It was stuff that was actual like a board and doing levels that way. So if it was done like that, I'm used to it. But doing everything digitally the way it's done today, that's kind of a whole new world for me. So I'm still learning it, still figuring it out, still kind of getting the understanding of how it all works out, how it all different, the different levels sound to different people, and you guys are all going to be part of that help for me, to help me figure out what's best for everyone, what everyone enjoys to listen to. Oh, wow, that was close. Woo! Missed me. So we got through the first world, no problem. Now we are on to world number 2, trying to see if we can have just as smooth of a transition here. Like I said, it has been a minute since I played this game through entirely. So I remember most of the things just from so many years of playing it with my father. But I mean, there are things that I just honestly, it's been that long since I played it. So if I forget to do something and you guys say, hey, you can do this, let me know. The only thing I'm not doing in this game is I'm not taking the shortcuts in terms of types. I'll take these shortcuts. I'll take the vines, but I'm not taking any level shortcuts because I want to try to get through as much of the game as possible on stream. So what is amazing is when you play these kind of games is how differently the mindset of these games were back in the day, because these games obviously they didn't have the save system, so the goal was to basically beat the game in one sitting. And different genre style, different mentality as opposed to today. Like even Mario Brother games today are so much different, because nowadays you play a Mario Brother game and you're given save points where you can save and come back to it. When this game came out, this was you beat this while you're you beat this while you're playing it, or what the damn it. I forgot I put that in there. I literally forgot that I put that in there. I was literally messing around with all the sound alerts today, and I was trying to figure out sound alerts, which ones to make for bits and which ones to make for free, since it gives me free 5 spots that I can use for channel points or for game tokens, as I like to call them. And I completely forgot that I put the scare alert into the game tokens. Oh, you're not gonna get me twice with it. Now I was expecting it. I just forgot that I had it there. I just got started. I forgot I put it in there. You're probably better saving that for tomorrow for Sunday night scares. That's when you could probably freak me out with that thing, especially with The Last of Us. Woo! Come on, Mario. So according to my OBS, we have 7 viewers in the chat. Hopefully you guys are all having a fabulous evening. You only did it once and it gave it to me twice. So that's kind of weird. I don't know why it gave me two jump scares like that. That's weird. Well, look, you got a free one. You bought one, you got one free. How about that? Look at that. I'm already giving you a sale. Ooh, I almost didn't make that jump. Mario's got to lose some LBs. He almost didn't make that jump. Darn it. Run! Oh, no! That hurt. That severely hurt. You're very welcome. But apparently that was my channel celebrating its new found toys by giving away free stuff, because I didn't set that up that way. But hey, listen, if it does it, hey, I'll take it. There we go, we're big again. Hooray! So I think one of the more fascinating parts about this video game in particular, I mean, obviously, like I told you, I have my own personal connection to it because of my childhood, but this game, it's fascinating when you look at the history of it and how this game in a lot of ways saved the video game industry after its crash, after the crash in the 80s, because this game just became such a phenomenon. It literally saved the video game industry, and it brought video games to the forefront and made the Nintendo itself such a successful console all by itself. To the fact that, an interesting fact that a lot of people don't know is that the Super Mario Bros. 2 that we all enjoy here, that we all recognize as Super Mario Bros. 2, was not actually Super Mario Bros. 2. It was a different game that was repurposed with the Mario Bros. Skin. And it was only done so because of how popular this game was, and because of the fact that the original sequel that Nintendo came up with for Super Mario Bros. Was so difficult that they figured that they were going to turn off a lot of fans here in the United States, and they had to figure out a plan, something that the people here in the US could actually play. But that's why, if you've ever played Super Mario Bros. 2, you'll realize like how everything about that game is non-Mario, including picking up eggs, flying on carpets. It was all completely non-Mario-like, and it was because it wasn't originally a Mario title. It actually was a different game in Japan. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Hi, bye. If you guys are here for the first time, make sure you guys hit that heart button. Make sure you guys find me on Instagram and on Twitter under the same name, The Game 005. My Twitter is actually extremely active. My Instagram is getting there. I am purposely and actively currently working on the Instagram and increasing my presence there. And if you want to have a conversation with me, if you want to talk, about video games, talk about pop culture, talk about pretty much anything, hit me up on Twitter. I will happily engage just about anyone about any topic. I love just having conversations. I find people's different perspectives on the world fascinating. It always interests me to learn about different people and their perspectives on the world and about life. So feel free to find me on those social media pages. I will soon be also adding a Facebook. I do actually have a Facebook already, but it's just not currently repurposed yet for this channel. So once it's all set up and going, I will add that as well as part of my social media platforms and my presence. But yeah, make sure you guys hit me up on those different platforms, and you can have. Oh, geez, really? Screw it. Screw it. Just jump off and get in there. Also, if you were just arriving now, for the month of September, I announced earlier that for every sub that I get, I will be enjoying a Bean Boozled jelly bean, or I will be getting tortured with a Bean Boozled jelly bean, depending on which way you look at it. And if we get to 25 subs for the month, I will be raffling off a $25 gift card to Amazon. For every $25 that for every 25 subs that we get, I will raffle off another $25 gift card. And in addition to that, if we get to 50 subs, I will do a Batman Tuesday in a Batman onesie. So if we get 100 subs, I'll do 2 different Batman Tuesdays in a Batman onesie. And if we get to 100, I'm also doing one non-Batman Tuesday stream in a Chewbacca onesie. So couple of different prizes there you guys can all work towards. The way I will be doing the raffles is basically if you do get a sub or gift a sub, for every sub that you subscribe or gift, you get one entry into the raffle. And I will be doing the raffle usually within the week of us reaching the goal. That's going to be the plan. So if we hit it today, before the end of next week, you will know who the winner is for the September Amazon gift card raffle. Jen, what is going on? What's going on, bestie? Hopefully you're enjoying the new setup, and you'll get to see there's a lot of new fun things to play with in my my channel points, or my game tokens, as I like to call them. Woo! How did I miss all those fireballs? I impressed myself with that. That was actually impressive. Hopefully you're having a lovely evening. It is the opening day for college.
Vengeance. I am the knight. I
am Batman, and you get to see my every time that someone plays that, I will get to show off my my pop figure Batman autographed by Kevin Conroy, who actually does that sound bit. That voice sound bit was done by the man who autographed this box for me. So there you go. You get to see my Batman. All right, back to Super Mario. Whoa! I almost jumped right into him. That was not good. And I did jump into these ones. Son of a biscuit. I get to be big again. Yay! So if you're just arriving, we are playing Super Mario Brothers, the original NES game. As this was the first video game that I ever actually played, and what started my lifelong love of video games. So I figured with the launch today of the new setup and the game's digital universe 2.0, this was only fitting to kind of pay homage to the past as we celebrate the future. Really? You son of a! I think there's a mushroom on this side, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, I guess not. And you're back already? You're a real pain in my ass, you little thing. Missed me. Go away. So yeah, so today was the opening day for college football. So I know Jen was happy today because she got to watch her college football kick off. I got to watch the Hurricanes and their very, very cocky fans get their butts handed to them by the Alabama Crimson Tide. So a really, really fun day today. You're still happy UW is on right now. Well, there you go. So she is still happy as her college football day has begun. College football season has begun, I should say. Oh, it's halftime. I see. Well, you know what? You definitely get a pass for being late because it is college football and it is opening weekend. So, Trigger, what is going on? Welcome to the new setup. Welcome to the new studio, my man. How are you doing? As you can see, there's a lot going on with the overlays on. I finally have overlays. You can see the background. I got a nice little background going here with some collectible stuff. September for me has kicked off. Yeah, Jen. I mean, listen. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge sports fan myself. You know that. So it's definitely a balancing act now that football's back, particularly when the NFL comes back. Because I love college, but I also do love my NFL because I have my fantasy football. And yeah, I gotta win some football games. I gotta win some money. So. I appreciate that, Trigger. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, this is not the final product. It's definitely, but it's definitely a great start. I'm excited for the way it is. So, I'm really, really. Well, Jen, you should have told me. I could have gotten you into a league. I'm in a couple of different leagues, and I could have gotten you into one of the leagues. We could have used extra people. But Trigger, yeah, like this is basically the beginning of my setup. It's not exactly where I want it to be, but I felt that I got enough of this going in terms of the overlays, in terms of the background. Got all this going so I could at least put together a nice little product here and a nice little show. As you can see, I got Batman hanging up on top. You can't see him right now because of the way the camera's set up, but I got Batman up top there overlooking us. I got the WWE Championship. I got my autographed Dwayne Wade sneaker. I got Optimus Prime down at the bottom. And I got a bunch of other collectibles hanging out here with me that I'm keeping in the studio that I can kind of present and show off to people. Oh no! I knew it. As soon as I was talking, I was like, wow, I didn't get enough momentum for that jump. I knew it. The moment it happened, I was like, oh, this is not going to end well. Oh, well, it happens. There we go. That's better. I forgot this was pre-Mario having a voice. So Mario really wasn't going to the gym or working out back then. He was just a really fat plumber from Brooklyn. And so if you don't get the momentum with him when he runs, oh, like that, see? Oh, oh man. Yes, that is a WWE belt in the background, Trigger. That is the WWE, well, the original World Heavyweight Championship. Obviously now you got the World Heavyweight Championship, and wow, that one was not intent. That one was just me screwing up. You have the Universal Championship and you have the WWE Championship, and that's the one that I have back there is the WWE Championship. So, yeah, you know, I mean, I could probably pull some strings for you, Jen, and get a Universal Championship. That's actually something I could pull off. I'm kind of like the guy from Shawshank Redemption. You know, I'm that guy that can pretty much get anything. You know, with enough time, I could figure out. How to find it and where to get it. So yeah, I could probably locate one. Navzy, what's going on? What is happening? You would love to have a Roman Reigns belt. Well, you know, Jen, I don't think I can get him with the belt. I mean, I could get the belt, but I can get him with it. I don't know. Why did LMFAO get censored on your chat there, Jen? I have no idea why that just got censored there. That's a little weird. I'm not messing with my settings, so because I don't like the fact that nothing should be getting censored on my stuff unless it's yeah, so see, that's the reason why I'm doing this test run before I go on the raid on Monday, because I wanted to try out and work out all the any of the issues that I might have. So that's good to know. And Jen, I'll probably touch base with you after the stream to figure out where that sensor is that I have on, because that shouldn't have been on. I didn't turn it on, so that must have been something that was already preset and I just wasn't aware of it. So. What? No way! That ain't like I didn't. Boo! Boo! Boo that fireball! Like I said, folks, it has been a long time since I've played this game all the way through. So, there are some parts I don't remember, but there are some parts that I just screwed up. Like that part there, I should not have actually died, I don't think. I thought I avoided the contact point with that. There we go. There we go. Hey Nazi, I'm into that kinky stuff. Why aren't you putting me through a table? I kind of feel left out. You know, this is my stream. I'm kind of feeling left out here. I'm not being put through a table. Oh, son of a... There we go. Son of a bee! Run! There really wasn't any mushroom in this level? I got through it tiny, so... Oh yes, there you go. Well, Jen, you know, like I told you, I listen. I'm not Matt Juicy, you know, from our Discord, who's actually a trained wrestler, but I actually have done some training and I do know how to take a bump. So I can tell you that I actually may or may not have actually gone through a table before. It's not fun. I will say that. Darn it, I mistimed that. Whoa! Last Halloween I fell through a beer pong. Yeah, it does count. I mean, I will tell you that the tables that are made to go through in wrestling are a little bit different in terms of the way that in terms of the kind of table that. How did that hit me? That I'm looking at that where it's sit. There's no way that hit me. Come on. But I mean, yeah. I mean, if you went through a beer pong table, that does kind of qualify. Yahtzee. Wow. Wow. That. Alright, so we are starting this over again, because apparently I died. So now what I will do, since we actually did beat all this, now I will fast forward, but I'll fast forward only to level 5, which is the level that we actually finished on. So we'll get back to level 5, and we'll continue from there. That's really ridiculous. The fact that I died, those little bastard things that I cannot stand. Listen, those kind of nights... Oh, are you kidding me? Those kind of nights are usually the best kind of nights, though. I mean, you got to admit that. Those are some of the funnest nights when you have stuff like where you can't remember or you have some injuries that you don't recall. I mean, as long as everyone gets home safe at the end of the night, those kind of drunk parties are sometimes some of the funnest. Yeah, Epic. I don't know what happened there. Like, I kept getting hit with those little things in a way that I don't understand. And then, so now what we're doing is, since I lost all my lives, we're going back to level 5, so. And then, Jen, so you went through the table, and then you blacked out, and you have no other recollection of what happened. Interesting. So now what we're going to do here, so I told you, I do actually remember a lot of the shortcuts in this game. I just chose not to do them that first time. We're going to go through the actual pipes at the end of this level. That's the plan. So we can get back to level 5 and continue from there, try to beat the game. So that's the intentions here. That's the goal. Because I'm not going to just keep playing through the entire... Oh! No, I can't get there. Darn it. Oh, I missed it! I missed the extra life. That's alright. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to go into level 4. Alright, so the farthest I can go is level 4. So we're going to go there, and we'll continue off on level 4 as opposed to coming up through all those levels once again. So. This is at least a fair trade-off in terms of. We're not having to start all over again. At least I'm only having to go through 4 stages before we get back to where I died. So that's not too bad. I mean, it could have been worse. But if you're just getting to this, if you're just getting here now, I can tell you the fact that tell you the reason why we're playing Super Mario Brothers tonight. There's multiple reasons, like I said earlier, because I kind of figured why not play the game that started my love for video games by playing. Are you kidding me? By playing Super Mario Brothers. But the other reason why we're doing this is also because of the fact that this was one of only 2 games that my father actually played. My father played this game actually rather regularly. So, this was one of the games that we played together for a long time. And funny enough, my father actually beat this game before I did. So, fun little fact there. And my father and I had a lot of memories together with this video game, which is why we're playing this here today as well. So, it's kind of a nostalgia for me in a multitude of ways in terms of being the first game. Let me catch up with the chat here because you guys are having a hell of a story time here. So let me pause this and let me catch up to this. True, but you don't gotta call her that. Whatever, Smizzy. I gotta return the favor. She calls me out all the time. Told you I'm changing my name. Please do. Don't come at me like you made that name up. I come up with it. Default Navs. I thought he was trying to. Strange fucker. Okay. Oh, that's why you should stream with a mask on. Damn, Nabs, you're going a little sensitive there, aren't you? Wow, you guys are Damn, Jen, you guys are like going at Naz. What did Naz ever do to you? There we go, warp 5. Here we go. So we're going back to right where we left off. So I will promise you this, that before my next stream, which is tomorrow night, I will figure out the filters and why the sensors are on, because I did not activate those sensors, so I don't know why they're on and why they're blocking stuff. But I will make sure that that's addressed before my next stream, which is going to be tomorrow night for Sunday Night Scares, because yeah, that's not going to work. I don't like the idea of having filters on. Obviously, I have moderators that if things got out of hand, they can handle it themselves. So I don't need these filters basically deciding that people can't talk and people can't express themselves. Son of a biscuit! Well, I mean, Jen, you are a moderator, so I mean, you can ban people. And I think Dad is a moderator too, so that kind of be interesting if you guys banned each other. Oh, son of a bitch. Nope, didn't work. These things are really extremely annoying. I will say that this was one of the characters in this game that I really did not care for and I hated with a passion, because I just thought they were so annoying and just obnoxious with those little flickering things that they throw at you. Let me get away. Oh boy! Woo! I made it. I made it. Wait, does what count as a bean? You continued your sub to me, but it didn't notify me. Well, if you did continue your sub to me, then yes, that does count as a sub. So I will do at least one bean tonight. So that will be done shortly. So yes, Jen, I will do the bean. That is weird. That didn't notify me. Well, it does. Sometimes it doesn't notify you when you when you just resubscribe for some reason. It should do it though. There should be a thing where you can actually press. Like I did it for Navs. It actually gave, or not, excuse me, not for Navs, for Ultimate Trigger. But it actually gave me the option to send them a message that I wanted to when I resubscribed to it. So that's weird. But I know Twitch today has been kind of weird and screwy all day. I've had problems with it earlier today too as well. So, but I trust you, Jen. You know that. So if you said you resubscribe, there it is. And now you get to 2. So now I got to do 3. But I got to do 3 beans tonight. So we'll do the first bean in just a few moments here. Let me just finish getting to this level. So you got Epic Survivor and Jay Medi both got some gifted subs. I don't know if they're watching tonight, but thank you so much for that, Jen. You are absolutely awesome. That's why you are the goddess. And I will absolutely 100% give you your all 3 of your beans tonight. So let me just get past this level so I can do the first one. Because actually, here we go. We'll pause right there for a moment, and we'll actually go to the Let's Talk menu here, so you can see the other. So you can see some of the. Look at that. Now you can actually see me. Now you can actually see me, Jen. Look at that. Hi, how you doing? You can see me on my camera. You can see all my cool stuff in the background back there. And let's open up this thing and see, figure out what we're gonna do. So, Jen, you are absolutely awesome, and seriously, I am humbled the fact that you not only would resubscribe, but the fact that you gifted subs. It does mean the world to me. You have no idea how amazing you truly are. So, here's the bean thing we have here. So let's spin it and see what it lands on. Okay, so it's like this, but the little arrow is on this one here, it looks like to me. If you can look at it right there. Make sure we get a consensus on that. It's kind of going over 2 different beans, but it looks like it's pointing towards the yellow one. And so that one, it says it's either Tutti Frutti or a stinky sock. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's find out. Okay, so Tutti Frutti or a stinky sock. It's got to be a rainbow looking one. So I'm assuming it's this one right here. You guys are watching some really, really riveting television right now because I am learning how to tell what each one of these jelly beans look like right here on camera. Primarily because I've never done this before. This is kind of something I'm doing for September. If you give me a subscription or a gift one, I will eat a jelly bean on camera. And now here's the fascinating thing. I don't see... Okay, wait. I think this is it right here. Alright, so I have this... The problem is that there's 2 different kind of jelly beans that look similar, and I don't know which one's which. So, I'm trying to find one that's definitively the one that I rolled. Okay, I found one. I found one that's definitively the one that I rolled. Absolutely has to be that one. Alright, so here we go. I found one. Alright, so we're going to open up this. So we're going to open up this so I can get to that jelly bean. They come in these little bags. So this is probably the only part of my production today I didn't really think ahead, like as far as like opening this up, because I didn't realize that they were actually in little separate bags inside. I thought they were just all inside the container. They're actually all individually packaged. So come on, give me the jelly bean. Give me the jelly bean that I need, not that one. I don't need that one. Give me this one. There we go. All right, so I got it. I got my hands on it. All right, so this is either going to be a stinky sock. You can see it here. Get a close up on that. There you see it. It's going to be a stinky sock. Yeah, and they do smell really, really bad. Yeah. And it's going to be a stinky sock or a Tutti Frutti. Fortunately, I have several different selections here as far as beverages to chase this away after the fact. Oh boy, I'm nervous. Being my first time, I'm going to be doing this. Alrighty, so here we go. So we're going to try this for the first time. See how this is, and I'll let you guys know what it is. And I think it's Tutti Frutti because it doesn't taste bad, whatever it is. Yeah, I don't think it was a stinky sock. If it was a stinky sock, then I got a really clean stinky sock because it wasn't bad. So, unless I like socks, exactly. I mean, I can tell you, I'm not in the business of eating socks for a living, but you know, it is what it is. So, but no, it wasn't. It wasn't bad enough to make me cringe or to go running for the hills. So, I'm assuming that it was probably a Tutti Frutti. Either that, or I have a really high tolerance for stinky sock flavor. One or the other. All right, so we're gonna continue the game, and then we're gonna do another. After this level, we'll do another bean because we have 3 of them we have to do. We just did the first one. So let's do a second one here. Let's finish this level, and then we'll do a second one. All right, so here we go. Oh, I remember this level. This has the really large. Yep, this thing. Woo wee! Excuse me, I'm out of here. Son of a bitch! Not. You know, Tony, that's a possibility. That could have been a sock, and I just didn't realize it was a sock, and I just thought it tasted like Tutti Frutti. But it did actually have a. Oh, I did. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Yes, there we go. Oh my goodness. My goodness. This is not working out well for me, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, now it's become like almost like a pride thing where I have to beat this game tonight because like I'm not gonna go out like this where I'm not beating this game. All right, so we are starting over. So since we're starting over, we will leave it on the start menu. We'll go back to Let's Talk, and we'll do a second jelly bean. Yeah. At least we get some entertainment in between watching me die. I mean, that's a positive. You know what we need to do? You know what we need to do is we need to actually... the next thing I need to add in these video games is a death counter. We talked about it on when I was playing Last of Us, and obviously, you know, I'm still getting familiar. I mean, even the game itself is dying by itself in a little corner up there. It's kind of funny. But we talked about this in terms of like I need a death counter, and obviously being my first launch with OBS, you know, I'm still kind of getting familiarized with this new technology. But that absolutely has to be the next thing that I do is to create a is to create a death counter that I can put up like on a little corner and just hit a little button that goes ding every time that I die, because that's going to get to triple digits rather quickly. All right, so here we go. We got the wheel of death. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so now it says birthday cake or dirty dishwater. Don't know how I feel about that. That sounds worse than the dirty sock. Where's the bag? Oh, the open bag had one of those because that's the one I was grabbing by mistake. Here's my open bag. All right, so this should actually be pretty easy to grab because it should be right here in front. There we go. All right, so I already found it. Here it is. Once the camera zooms in on it correctly, there you can see it there, right there. All right, so there you go. That's going to be the one that we're going to have next. Either a birthday cake or a dirty dishwater. I don't know if I should be... I'm a little concerned about this. All right. Well, cheers. Jen, this is for you. This is the second of 3. Definitely not birthday cake. Definitely not birthday cake. Oh. Oh. Birthday cake would have been delicious right now. But definitely was not birthday cake. Oh. Definitely not. Oh. Oh. Good thing I have plenty of stuff here to... good thing I have things here to chase it with, because, oh, that's not good. Matter of fact, I just chased it with the soda, and I'm chasing it with my adult apple juice. Ugh! Woo! Woo! Ugh. Oh boy! All right, so let's try this. Let's try this again. Oh. I was literally reading, Jen, I was literally reading the comment you were saying, birthday cake would be so delish. And as you were saying that, and I'm sitting there chewing it, I'm like, definitely not birthday cake. Because birthday cake would have been delicious at that very moment. I knew immediately, I'm like, nope. Whew. So hopefully, you know, I did actually tell my, notify my mom and dad that I was actually streaming tonight, and told them that they would probably want to log in to watch it to see what I was playing tonight. So hopefully they did. They're actually camping this weekend for the long weekend. They're out in the middle of Okeechobee somewhere, which is up in like near Central Florida. So that's where they are for the weekend. Hopefully they're enjoying it. They get to at least watch this, and they'll. My dad will get a little bit of nostalgia. Maybe bust out his own Nintendo Mini that I got him a couple of years ago, and he'll get to have some Nintendo fun. Matter of fact, I actually believe that Nintendo that I gave him, the Nintendo Mini that I got for him as a gift, I actually think it's actually in the motorhome. I think that's where he put it. So. Come here, life. Whee! Run! Oh. You know, listen, Tony, I mean, it's very possible that I actually did eat a dirty sock and I just didn't realize it and be like, that must be a Tutti Frutti. That's a very likely possibility, but until I roll another one, we won't find out. We're trying to get to this level quickly so we can get back to where we left off, which was level 5. That seems to be the world that has given us, that's being the bane of our existence so far this evening, as we are just struggling to get past part 5 of this game. So hopefully, as they say, third time is a charm. So this is the third time that we're going to try to get to it. So hopefully this will be the break that we need. Hey Tony, listen. If I ate a dirty sock and I didn't make much of it, then you know all that tells me is that I would probably be a pretty dope contestant on Fear Factor. That's all that says to me. but Jen, you know the thing is, see, like the only thing that kind of like debunks that possibility is the fact that I did eat the dirty dishwater, and that I absolutely knew immediately that was not birthday cake. So I mean, maybe, but maybe not. I could, Jen. That might be it. Maybe I just like socks, and that's the whole thing of what happened there. I mean, I've watched those shows of people that they eat weird things. Like I actually watched one time that was actually kind of gross. There was an individual, a young lady that actually would eat nail filers. So that stuff that places used to like file down your nails. She would actually eat that material, that sandpaper type material. And she would eat it like popsicles, and it was the most disgusting thing I'd ever seen. But she enjoyed eating it, and she would eat them regularly. And she was actually on a television show because it was this weird addiction that she had to them. So, I mean, I'm telling you right now, I don't have any addiction or I don't have some kind of fetish for eating dirty socks. But I'm letting you know that there are crazy people out there that do have weird fetishes. They enjoy eating weird things. It's a weird world we live in, so. Get closer, you little bastard. Gotcha. There you go. Gotcha, you little thing. I think it's the first time I got past that guy actually big, because I was always tiny when I got to that guy's level. Yeah, like I said, that show was beyond weird in terms of like these people that love to eat these weird things. And I mean, they had a full addiction to it. They enjoyed eating these weird non food items, and it was rather gross actually to see some of the stuff that these people would eat. And I've seen like all kinds of weird things like that. You're addicted to eating brains? Oh, that's a interesting fetish. So are we talking pig brains, cow brains? Which kind of brains are we talking about there? Are we talking about there, Jen? Because in some places, like I believe that cow brains are an actual delicacy. Human brains. So you're hanging out at the medical examiner's office and the morgue quite often? Is that what you're doing? Claiming the unclaimed bodies? Is that what we're doing here? Oh, son of a bitch. Almost didn't make it. Mario's fat ass just does not get enough momentum. You're murdering people. Don't listen to that. Got it. It'll be our secret and the other 8 people that are viewing the channel. It's between us 8 only. All right. So now I gotta time this right. Run! There we go. We made it. All right. We made it. We made it to the first part. I'll see if we can make it to the rest of it in one piece. Son of a bitch. Woo! We made it! We made it past level 4! Yes! We are on to the next. Oh no, this guy's back. Son of a. Ooh. Listen, bud. Listen, pal. Listen, pal. You're just not about that life. There you go. See? I told you weren't about that life. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful Saturday. It is the opening weekend for college football. So if you are a football fan, happy Saturday to you. It is also long weekend. It is Labor Day weekend, so it's a long weekend for everyone. We have a hydrate going on right now, so I'll get a hydrate in just a minute after this level. I want to try to get through this level before Cloudy comes back, even though I know he's going to come back right about now. There he is. Told you he was due to come back. I know my buddy Cloudy. Cloudy ain't no quitter. He ain't about that last son of a bitch. Cloudy trying to get that last little guy on me. Son of a bastard. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 hydrates coming up. 6. All right, so we'll pause this. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 hydrates. So, oh shoot. Hold on. Stand by. Because I pulled the cable. I pulled the controller a little too hard, and my whole Nintendo went flying. The controller on these are not very large, or not very long. It's the original Nintendo looking controller. So, all right. So let's go back to here. And we have my that's 2. Well, I'll talk in between each one of them so we can actually continue with the conversation. So it's not just people coming in and watching me drink, because that's also not very entertaining, you know. So that's 3. And also, at the end of this, we'll also do my 3rd jelly bean that I still owe Jen. So we're going to do that as well. That's 4. And while I'm doing this, also, Jen, if you can please reach out to Raven Queen, because she did message me in the middle of the stream. Obviously, I'm streaming. I can't really reach back out to her. I don't think that she knows that I'm actually live. So just give her a heads up. Let her know that I'm on right now, so she knows why I'm not responding. Because she's probably wondering, what the hell? I'm sure he's up. It's Saturday. That's 5. All right, so we're halfway through. So you know what? We're halfway through this, because I'm probably going to need those other 5 hydrates to save me after this bean fiasco. So let's do the bean. Let's do the bean spin next. So, all right. So there you go. You can see it here. All right, so I landed on either a juicy pear or a booger. I'm glad I saved my 5 hydrates. Glad I saved my 5 hydrates. So I'm either going to have a juicy pear or I'm going to have a booger. Sure. Okay. I gotta actually find it. It's a green one with little dots on it. It's actually the only green one in the bag, so it should be pretty easy to find. Where's my open bag? Here's my open bag. Yes, there's one in there. Perfect. There's a green one in here. There's not one of every flavor in each bag, so that's the only reason why I keep looking at the bag that I opened first, just to see if the ones that I'm looking for are in there. That way I don't have to keep opening other bags. So obviously, if we get enough subs where I have to go open a second bag, then so be it. By the way, also, Jen, because you've done the three subs, I will also make sure I mark that down, because you are going to be in that raffle for, if we get to 25 subs, I'm going to be giving away a $25 gift card to Amazon. So you currently have 3 entries into that raffle. So just to keep that in mind, I'll make sure I mark that down. I'll keep that written down, so that when we get to that number 20, that magical number 25, you'll have 3 entries in the raffle to hopefully win $25 gift card. You're gonna do all 25, so I should just send you the gift card now. Hey, I did that one time for something. I don't remember what it was I did it for. I did that for something. There was a competition where I basically bought out so many of the raffle tickets for something. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. This is years ago. That I actually basically mathematically could not lose the actual raffle, and they just gave me the prize. So It's not something that's out of the realm of possibility. I actually have thought that. As a matter of fact, I've even said to myself, if you're a multimillionaire and the jackpot got to a certain level, now follow me on this, guys. Follow me on this, ladies and gentlemen. If I don't know how many actual different combinations there are for the lottery, but if the jackpot was higher than the number of combinations, wouldn't you just buy every possible combination so you can just automatically win that extra money that you just put in? I mean, like maybe that doesn't actually jive mathematically with how many number combinations there are for certain contests, but I mean, the theory is sound if the numbers add up correctly. I don't know. All right. Maybe I'm just talking too much. I've had a little bit of an adult beverage. So here is the green booger or juicy pear, right? Yeah, juicy pear or green booger. We're about to have this. And let's see how this works out. That is not a juicy pear. Holy shit. All right, so I still have 5 hydrates left. I'm drinking all 5 hydrates like right now. Oh. I drank two gulps there. Ooh. It's like stuck in my teeth. That's 3. That's 4. That is 5. Woo! Woo! Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was 100% not a juicy pear. And if that was a juicy pear, that was an extremely rotten juicy pear. Oh, well, no, I told you, I think the first one was a Fruity Tooty, so it wasn't all bad additions. The first one I got was not. You keep saying it was a dirty sock, but I don't think it was a dirty sock. I think it was a Fruity Tooty. Wait, did I buy the Oops the All Bad Ones edition? Let me see. Hold on a second. Now you got me curious here. No, it's regular one. All right, before we get started back into the game, give you guys a little bit of a tour of the always evolving studio that we're going to be having here, because this studio is going to be used not just for creating streams, but we're going to be creating content for YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all other social media platforms. So basically, this is still an evolving situation in terms of the actual studio, but it is a start. And as you can see, basically, I want to show you what we have in the back. First off, you have in the background, you have a Pikachu taking a nap on this side. You have a Pikachu on that side. Whoop, there we go. On that side, throwing a Pokeball, hanging out on my walls. You also have the Gotham Defender himself, the Gotham Knight, Batman. He's going to be watching over us right there. You have the WWE Championship sitting right there, the World Heavyweight Championship sitting on that row. Next, underneath that, one of my most prized possessions that I actually won in an Instagram contest many, many years ago. That is actually an autographed Dwayne Wade sneaker. So it is actually from his Way of Wade sneaker brand. It's autographed right in front there by Dwayne Wade. When I actually received it, it was kind of, I remember I was actually married at the time to my ex-wife, and she had known that I had won the contest because we were both big Miami Heat fans. And she knew that I'd won something that they were sending me. So the box gets here. We had already found out that it was going to be a sneaker. It was going to be autographed. We both naturally assumed it'll be one of the 14th or 15th player on the bench autographed sneaker. Somebody that we never watch play, who sits on the bench all the time. And I opened the box and I look at it, and she goes, "Who is it?" And I sat there almost like in a trance for a second, just staring at it. And I remember telling her, I go, it's Dwayne Wade. She says, "Haha, real funny." And I said, No, it's Dwayne Wade. And she thought I was kidding. She legitimately, my ex-wife, thought I was joking about this. And funny enough is that the sneaker, because it is his signature shoe, actually has a computer version of his autograph underneath on the bottom of the shoe. So all you had to do is flip it over and see his autograph, flip it back to the top, and you see the autograph on the shoe, and it was the same autograph. So needless to say, I was completely floored by the fact that all I did was win a contest on Instagram, which was capturing a picture by Bernie, the Miami Heat's mascot, and they sent me an autographed Dwayne Wade sneaker as a prize. So always been since then. I mean, I was always a Miami Heat fan before that, but I've been eternally grateful to the Miami Heat organization, to their promotional staff. I'm a season ticket holder. I'm there all the time. I've actually gotten to know a lot of them. And yeah, it was a really amazing moment for me. Like the fact that actually my favorite all-time player of not my childhood, it was Michael Jordan, but of my teen to early 20 years when I was older and more understanding of the sport, I actually have his autographed sneaker. I also have pictures with him personally of one-on-one, but I actually have his autographed sneaker. And in addition to that, underneath that, since we're going through all my collection here, I have the MP10 Optimus Prime, which is one of the most difficult Transformers to find because it is very valuable. It's the most realistic version that they have of Optimus himself. It's one of my favorite Transformers that I have, and it actually comes with a little spike inside of it, the little character spike that he actually sits inside of his actual chassis. So yeah, I just put a couple of the things that I really have that I hold there. I have a lot of collectibles, but these are just 4 of the things that I'm really, really thankful that I have. I mean, the top one isn't really a collectible. It's just Batman, and you guys know I love Batman, so that's why he's up there. And for Jen, because I actually grabbed this to set this up, because if you actually look at my sound alerts, there's actually a particular sound alert that I know she'll love, but I'll give her this one for free since she bought 3 subs. I have this to show off whenever that particular sounder is played. There it is. Yeah. So you got the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Jen, I appreciate the kind words. That means a lot. Thank you so much. But yeah, so we got the 3 beans in. We got all my hydrates in. And let's get back to Super Mario. So let's get back to the gameplay. I still have the taste of booger in my mouth, even after those 5 hydrates, which is unbelievable. I want you guys to know that. And yes, Jen, let me in. I am hoping that Bray Wyatt does sign with AEW. I was actually really excited because tomorrow is All Out, which is the AEW's pay-per-view. It's going to have CM Punk versus Darby Allin as the main event. CM Punk's first match in over 7 years. And I'm really excited to see that, to see him actually compete for the first time in over 7 years. But more importantly than that, I am also excited to see Chris Jericho. Might be his final match of his career because he might be retiring tomorrow night if he puts over MJF, which I haven't heard one way or the other what the plan is there, whether or not he's actually going to do the job for MJF or if because if you look at MJF has actually won 3 matches in a row against Jericho. So he's actually got a pretty good rub from Chris Jericho already. But if Jericho really is thinking about hanging it up, which I'll be totally honest, having followed Chris Jericho's career, I never imagined him wrestling at this age. I thought he would have been long gone, long done years ago. And the fact that he's still going is impressive, but kind of shocking to me. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is the last stand for Mr. Jericho. I forgot about this level in this game that looked like it was all full of snow. Whee! Oh no! Oh, son of a bitch. Whee! So one of the more enjoyable things that we have with this new setup now, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that because we are now streaming through Elgato capture cards and through Streamlabs OBS, we're going to have a much larger selection since I am son of a biscuit. Since I am a variety gamer, we're going to have a much larger library to choose from, including Nintendo games, because I will now be able to stream Nintendo Switch games as well as old NES games that are on the NES Classic. I also have the Super Nintendo Classic, which we can stream from there. And I do own an Xbox Series S, which I own the Game Pass for, so which has over 200 games that I can pick from. So, ladies and gentlemen, if there's one thing I'm beyond excited about, is the fact we are literally never going to be at a shortage for video games, for selections. So, as my platform grows, as we get everything more organized and we get things more streamlined in terms of the different social media presence, I'm going to be putting up polls and votes and different kind of things that you guys can basically chime in on to be able to select video games that we're going to play and we're going to enjoy together. Because at the end of the day, while this is my channel, it is literally dictated by you guys. What you guys want is what I want to give you guys as far as content. So it means the world to me that you guys give me some input. Make sure you guys tell me what you guys want to see, what you guys want to enjoy, and we will make it happen. Oh, son of a bitch. That's why I'm glad I was big. I still beat you, you little freaking dragon. Go kiss my white butt. We beat the dragon. We're level 7, ladies and gentlemen. We are almost done with this game. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do after that, because we'll play something else. Oh, I forgot that this had the double. All right. Relax. We got this, ladies and gentlemen. Wait! How did I not... The one thing I've always remembered about this game was that when you found a spot that you died in, you continuously died in that one spot, no matter what you tried to do. It was like the game figured out, okay, he's going to struggle on this part, so let's do it. If that mushroom is on that particular last one there, and there is no mushroom. Son of a biscuit. Really? Oh boy, and this is gonna start me right. Yep, because we're on level 7, so this is gonna start me right back in the beginning. I definitely needed that. Son of a bitch! Alright, so I believe, if I remember correctly, if I got to level 7, no, it would not. Darn it. Alright, so let's take a pause here real quick. Let's go back to our Let's Talks channel here. So, see where we are, what we're doing, see who's in the chat. Because wow, we're down to 3 viewers. Wow, so I've lost pretty much everyone at this point. Man, I didn't know that I was that uninteresting. That's kind of That's kind of fascinating in a way. I have 3 viewers. Wow. All right, so I mean, it is what it is. So. And actually, some of these viewers are bots, which I'm about to get rid of now, if I'm able to. Well, I do know for a fact that at least I know for a fact, Tony, that one of them is definitely a bot. So I'm going to get rid of that person right now. And actually, it looks like Commander Root jumped into my stream, and they got rid of the bot that was in there immediately. Because the Commander Roots is like it's basically another bot that goes around basically going after bots. And it seems like they just got rid of the bot that was in there. But I had Judge Judy's sire in my my stream that was definitely 100% a bot. All right, so let's try this here, ladies and gentlemen. Since we're not doing very well with this game right now, let's see what else we can play in terms of what options we have, because we have other options on this original Nintendo. So we can play The Legend of Zelda, we can play Tecmo Bowl, we can play Super Mario Bros. 3. Or actually, you know what? I know what I want to play, because it is my channel and it is my celebration for the new channel. There's one game in particular that I actually want to play. As soon as I find it. There it is. Boop. That's right. Punch Out. It just doesn't have Mike Tyson, which kind of sucks. But, you know what? I will take it. It's still a fun game. And here we go. This game was a game that I spent hours playing as a kid. Like, I literally would play this every day. The Mike Tyson version, of course. But I would play this non-stop around the clock. Kitchen, what is going on? Raven, what is happening? Welcome to my new unveiling of the new studio here. And my first ever broadcast with not only overlays, but streaming from an Elgato capture card and from streaming with from an OBS program. So, not the final product, but you know what? I am happy with what we have here. Kitchen, hopefully you're having a lovely day. Raven, hopefully you're having a lovely Sunday, because I know it's Sunday where you're at, since you're from the future. All right. You know what? I've never gone a full round with this guy. And I'm not going to. I was about to say, I've never got a full round with this guy in this game, but I almost ended up there. It's been that long since I played it. Thank you, Kitchen. I appreciate the love. I will give you guys a grand tour. I'll give you guys a tour now since we are basically in between fights. So let's go back to my Let's Talk here. So welcome to the game's digital universe. Wow, I am getting sweaty. My arms are sweaty. Wow, that's kind of embarrassing in a way. I need to wear darker shirts. Okay, I don't know H Chris, but that's not. It looks like I might be a bot. And if that is a bot, you're gonna go bye bye. That looks like way too many numbers. So H Chris, if you were not a bot, you can send me a message later through my Twitter, and so I can verify who you are. But that looked like a bot message, and I'm not having that on my channel, especially not on my unveiling. So, anyways, yes. So this is kind of my setup. This is the beginning of my setup. This is not the final product, but at least it's something where it's a little bit different. We now have full studio here, where we basically, as Will Ferrell said in Step Brothers, so much more room for activities. That's what we have here now. We have so much more room for activities in here. This is going to be a full creation studio. That's what this is going to be. So basically what we're going to have going on here is up there you have the Dark Knight himself. You have Dark Knight looking over us, Batman. which is obviously with my Batman Tuesdays. That's only typical. You have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship sitting right underneath them. Underneath that, you have one of my most prized possessions, an autographed sneaker by Dwayne Wade, former Miami Heat legend and future Hall of Famer, sitting right there. And underneath that, I have one of the more difficult Transformers to get your hands on, the MP10 Optimus Prime, the Masterpiece Optimus Prime. Oh, I'm trying to grab it so I can give you guys a close-up look at it. That's what it looks like right there. This is a very sought-after... Oh, there you go. I am Batman. And when you hit that sounder, you get to see my pop figure of Batman, autographed by Kevin Conroy, who actually voiced that sound bit that you just hit, Kitchen Maid. So the voice actor who did that is actually the person who autographed my pop action figure here, Kevin Conroy. So there you go. There you see it. Woo, Batman. Woo. But yes, so back to, gotta pick this bad boy up. So yeah, so this is one of the more sought after Transformers by collectors. I've actually had several offers over the years for this. People have wanted to get their hands on it and wanted to take it off my hands. And I've said, thanks, but no thanks. I actually like where it stays. But it is one of my most favorite Transformers that I own. It's still brand new in the box. I've never opened this particular Transformer. And it's because I'm a huge Transformers fan, and I'm thankful that I was able to get my hands on this. I actually got this when Toys R Us was going out of business, and this figure, which was regularly, I think, about $150 in store, I think I was able to pick it up for like $35, $40 on clearance. And yeah, it's one of my most favorite bargains I've ever got my hands on. So put this bad boy back in here. Oh, there you go. Stay there, Optimus. All right, so there you go. So you get to see some of my little goodies there, some of the things that I own. And we'll go back to boxing here while we... Kitchen, I've received offers of up to about $300, $400 for something I just paid $40 on it before. The thing is, I have a lot of collectibles. I have a lot of things that I collect and I've acquired over the years. And I've never done it for the purpose of trying to make money on it. So, like, if I ever wanted to, I could sell it for a much larger profit. But I was never acquired. I never picked it up or acquired it with the intention of like, oh, I'm going to make money on this. So, like, pretty much anything I do, while yes, I would love to eventually be able to make money on things that I do, my purpose or my goal of doing things is because it's things that I love and I have a passion for. Case in point, I have a lot of meet and greets with a lot of celebrities over the years. And I have a lot of their autographs. And the autographs are usually on pictures of them and myself together, because my desire is to have it for my own keepsake. It's not for me to say, oh, I have his autograph. Now I can go put it on eBay or put it somewhere and try to sell it. So like I get things autographed for the most part that are exclusive and genuine to myself. So, like, for example, I have pictures with Jerry the King Lawler, with Shawn Michaels, with Lou Ferrigno, with Trish Stratus, with William Shatner. I have pictures with Oscar and Meredith from The Office, with the Young Bucks. The list goes on. I have tons of pictures. And that's all that stuff that I'm talking about. It's all eventually going to go up on the walls behind me. That's what I'm going to be putting up behind there. It's like, remember, pop culture themed things. But all those pictures that are of me and these celebrities together, they're all autographed with personal autographs to me, to David. So it's like my collecting is not for the purpose of like, oh, I'm going to make money on this, I'm going to make money on that. I do it because it's something I have a true passion for collecting. So could I make money on that, Optimus? Absolutely. And I've actually sold Transformers in the past, that I've collected, depending on my situation at that time in terms of my collection. There's some that I'm like, I don't have a sentimental attachment to, and I'm like, all right, I can sell this and not really want to get it again, and that's not a problem. But then I do have particular items like that particular Optimus Prime, which is the MP10, that I hold very dear in my heart, and I don't want to sell it. So even though I can make a ton of money for it, it sits there in my collection, and it's probably never going anywhere. At least not until one of my kids inherits it and probably sells it. So you have I have a collection starting for Pokemon. Okay, yes, I mean that's another popular collectible thing. And if you actually look at the top of my walls behind me, you can't see it right now with the way my camera's set up. You can see it when I go into my other setup, which is my chatting setup. My camera backs up a little bit, and you get to see more of my room. You'll see I have Pikachu sitting on the walls there on both sides. I have a sleeping Pikachu on this side, and I have a Pikachu throwing a Pokeball on this side kitchen. So, yeah, Pokemon is awesome. I love Pokemon. Oh, that hurt. What? I thought I timed that one fine. That's bullshit. Well. How large is your Pokemon collection, Kitchen? Like how many Pokemons do you have currently? How many Pokemon cards? I'm assuming you're collecting the cards is when you say you have a collection. Wow. Okay. So yeah. So you are very heavily into the Pokemon collecting, which is awesome. I'm actually really interested to see what happens going forward with the Pokemon industry, with the rise of popularity of the NFTs, which are those digital collectibles now. That seems to be the thing. That seems to be the way most things are going. Like I actually have a collection of NFTs for basketball for the NBA. But I really don't know long term the validity or the value of that going forward. So to me, growing up, what you're doing, that was the collectibles, buying Pokemon cards, buying physical trading cards. That was what you collected. So I'm curious to see how those continue to hold their value as the collection industry changes over the years. Okay, so yes, you're collecting very exclusive cards, which is also a good thing to do because you stretch your money out in that way of knowing that, hey, I'm only going to go after these kind of cards, this particular level, this particular genre. So that's some people, that's the way they collect. I have certain things that I collect that are the same way, where I collect specific. For example, back in the day, when I used to collect physical movies, my pop culture movies, such as the Marvel collection, such as the Harry Potter collection, such as what else? The DC collection. These, my rule was I had to buy them in steelbook. So I had a long period where all my collectible DVDs and Blu-rays were in steelbook format. So, oh yes, so for September, that's what we're doing, Kitchen. So hold on. So I'll pause since we have a moment here. Let's go back to Let's Talk. So Jen earlier gifted me 3 subs. So we're doing a couple of different things for September. So the first one we're doing is for every subscription or gifted sub, we are doing the famed Bean Boozled beans, which I've already done 3 of them. I had a Fruity Tooty, I had a Dirty Dishwater, and I had a booger. And if you want to see my reaction to the booger, that was probably the funniest thing that Tony and Jen seen. They were laughing their butts off as I was struggling with the booger. So we have this. Also, if we get to 25 subs, I'm doing a raffle. For every 25 subs that I get, I'm doing a raffle for a $25 gift card to Amazon. In addition to that, if we get to 50 subs, then I am going to be doing one Batman Tuesday stream in a Batman onesie with my full cowl and everything, but a full Batman onesie. So that is part of my prizes. If we get to 100, I'll do a second Batman Tuesday in a onesie, and in addition to that, I'll do a non-Batman Tuesday stream in a Chewbacca onesie. So a couple of different things you can win there. You can win Amazon gift cards for every $25. You can watch me struggle through Bean Boozled, and you can watch me stream in a onesie. And with the new camera setup, where you can actually see more of me, you'll actually be able to see. Oh, son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! All right, so all right, so I guess I'm gonna be doing another one of these. All right, so So this has a little wheel on the top, which I spin. And that decides what punishment I get. So let's find out what we do here. So Mari, you got a you got a free sub or a gifted sub from Kitchen Maid. So make sure you give her a thank you for that gifted sub, Kitchen Maid. I'm gonna spin this for your. Okay, so as you can see there, it's on the black, which reads toasted marshmallow or a stink bug. I watched Miss Cassie eat a stink bug last night, and I thought she was going to die. So I'm not really looking forward to this. I saw her eat one last night, and she looked like she was going to die. Now comes the fun part. I actually got to find it. So part of this whole game is like actually trying to find the right bean. I have an open bag in here somewhere. Here's my open bag. Let's see what's in the open bag. By the way, this whole bag smells like dirty feet, by the way. Okay, so the open bag does not have that one in there. So I got to find another bag that might have it in there. So we are here trying to figure out which one this is. It's not this one, because this one does not look like that one. I think it's this one here. Yeah, I have a feeling it's this one here. I don't see any other one that looks like this one, so I'm going to guess it's this one. Just based on the coloring, I'm going to guess it's that one. All right, so I'm going to grab this for you right now, Kitchen. I'm going to have it right now. It's so they can get it open. Oh, this is not opening. There we go. All right, got it open. There we go. All right, so let's see if I get my hands on the one that I think it's this one. Pretty sure it's this one. So some of these colorings, like you really can't tell, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be correct. Yeah, so based on the coloring on the stripings, because I don't see any other one that looks like this one in particular. So I think this is going to be it. All right, so here we are. We got this one here. That's going to be it right there. Oh, boy. I don't know. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. So if this is not the right one, if I grab the wrong one, and this is either, so it's supposed to be toasted marshmallow or stink bug. But if it's not that, the only other one that's comparable in the color would be that it would either be peach or barf. So either way you look at it, if it's the bad one, I am screwed. That's all I gotta say. If it's the bad one, I am screwed. Either way you look at it. If it's not the right one that I grab, I'm still gonna get screwed. Just trying to close this up here before I'm buying myself some time here, guys. So I'm slow playing this because I really don't want to do this. But here we go. All right. Definitely a stink bug. Definitely a stink bug. Ooh. Oh my goodness. What in the how in the hell did they make that even a flavor? Oh! All right, I'm tasting this. yeah, Kitchen, that doesn't work. I'm tasting this. Ooh, just it. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, that was absolutely terrible. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Holy crap. Ugh. Okay. So that just happened. I need more soda to chase. I didn't chase this. This is terrible. That wasn't even like, if that's stink bug, I can't imagine what puke must taste like. That's oh my, oh. All right, let's get back to gaming before I actually lose my lunch. Because that was that was tough. Kitchen, I hope you enjoyed that because that was absolutely terrible. Oh. I don't know what made me agree to this whole thing that we were all doing in our Discord. Like all the senior members of the Discord, like the more, you know, successful members of this Discord have all been doing this project, and I honestly got to tell you that this was not one of my wiser decisions to participate in this fiasco. This was a terrible idea. Jen, I am literally going to spam your thing with subs just to watch you go through all of them. What time are you on the train on Monday, Jen? Because I'm also on the train on Monday. I wondered if you're on before me or after me. I'm just curious. So you're on right after me, I think. I think I had the 9 o'clock or the 8 o'clock. So that's... I'm going to get tortured first, and then I'm going to literally take out all my torture on you, Jen, just so you know. Wow, I screwed that up. There he goes. All right, there we go. We got him down. Jen, listen. I've had to do 4 of these tonight, and I'm already regretting this decision. And I can only imagine doing a raid on Monday that and everyone's going to be off because Monday is Labor Day, so it's a day that everyone's off work, and it's going to basically be on their Twitch and watching. That I am going to get royally screwed. So when I literally finish getting royally screwed and almost puking my guts out, I am literally going to have to vent my frustration. And unfortunately, if you're after me and you're participating in our September community idea, then yeah, it's going to happen to you too. Kitchen Maid, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for stopping by. A big shout out to Kitchen Maid. She is an awesome streamer as well, as she puts on streams that have William Dafoe voicing characters. That in itself is more than enough. On top of the fact that she's an awesome streamer and awesome personality, the fact that she has a game with William Dafoe. What the flying? Thank you, Raven. That literally scared the bejesus out of me. You probably should have said that for tomorrow, though, for Sunday Night Scares. But yeah, you literally just scared the bejesus out of me. Don't get any ideas, Jim, because now I know it's coming. I'm now prepared for it. Oh, son of a bitch. It didn't work. Ah, yeah. Funny, Raven. Really, really funny, Raven. Really, really funny, Raven. You can tell special for me tomorrow. I'm afraid now. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow's Sunday Night Scares may be postponed. Sunday Night Sing Scares. Well, you know, I'm actually figuring out ways, if you guys really want me to be totally honest, to be able to play music in my headset from a separate source that doesn't come out over my streams, so I don't get copyright stricken, but that I can actually hear the song while I'm singing for sing mode. So that's kind of something I'm working on with this current setup. I've kind of figured out a makeshift way to do it. So if you guys do activate sing mode tomorrow, because I think by tomorrow I might be able to get... What the hell? Oh, you do know how to do that. Okay, then you and I need to have a talk later, because I need to figure out how to do that properly so I can actually be able to do that. So that I can, yeah, so I can basically do, We'll talk after my stream then, because I definitely need to set that up. I want to set that up for tomorrow so that I'm able to listen to music that, you know, whenever I get sing mode activated, that I can actually listen to the song so I can actually sing along with it. And then that way I can do the sing mode but not get copyright stricken. If I can remember how to do it. Jen, we'll talk after. I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out together. As Palpatine once told Anakin Skywalker, the ability to cheat death has only been accomplished by one, but I'm certain together we can unsolve the mysteries. So we can unsolve the mysteries of doing the streaming together, Jen. I'm sure we can figure it out. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. You son of a bitch. Stay down! There we go! That should get him now. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho. Ah, son of a bitch. Or not. And we got him! TKO! Ding, ding, ding! So besides Super Mario Brothers and of course Super Mario Brothers 3, which everyone played, this is probably the game that I played most on the original Nintendo. I played this game so much. Obviously I played the Mike Tyson version, but I played this game endlessly and religiously as a kid growing up. I loved playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Now, this is not the Mike Tyson's licensed version of a game, and they have a different character as the final boss. But the Mike Tyson version of the game was something that I literally played hours upon hours per day when I had this game. And I can tell you that I only beat Mike Tyson one time in my entire life, and I beat him by decision. Three. Come on. it was amazing that back in the day how simplistic these games were while actually being a challenge. Because this game was not easy to play because you had to learn patterns. But it was amazing how much they've evolved. Oh, I did not get that time ring right. Speaking of patterns, I did not time that right at all. Wow, I screwed that up entirely. Got him that time, though. You bastard. Trying to charge me twice in a round. So far for the beginning of September, in just the first night, we have 3 subs, a resub and 2 gifted subs by Jen. And Kitchen Maid dropped in and also gave us a sub. So we have 4 entries already for the $25 gift card for September. If we get to 25 subscriptions, we are going to be doing a $25 gift card to Amazon. And if we get to 50, we're going to be doing Batman Tuesday in a full onesie while giving away another $25 gift card. So for every 25 subscriptions, we'll do a $25 giveaway. For every 50, we're going to do a Batman onesie. And if we hit that magical 100, we'll do a non-Batman Tuesday stream wearing a full Chewbacca onesie. So those are the... And of course, if you just do 1 sub, you still get a prize. You get to watch me eat one of these Bean Boozled jelly beans, which if you missed out the one I just did for Kitchen Maid, you missed out on some serious torture. Yeah. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this throwback Saturday with the retro gaming of the original Nintendo. We are playing the original Punch-Out, not the Mike Tyson version, because we are playing from the NES Classic, the NES Mini. And the version they had in there was actually the one without Mike Tyson, so they didn't have to pay him the licensing fee. Excuse me there, my voice is a little hoarse from the jelly beans. So Jen, if you're still here, how is your football team doing? Because I know the second half started a while ago. Are they winning, losing? Because I don't have a scoreboard in front of me. So if you're not here, I guess I'll ask you when you get back, because you're probably watching the game. Oh, they're about to lose. That's not good. I'm sorry. That's not good. I'm sorry they're about to lose. That's not cool. Who are they playing tonight, Jen? Well, that really does suck. I mean, that's not a fun way to kick off your season. I am truly sorry about that. TKO! We won! We have 2 championships! Well, you know, now you know what, Jen? Here's the way I look at it is this. On a positive note, you at least now can just sit back, relax. You know, we are 2 hours into the stream. We're doing a mini marathon stream tonight. There's no rush. We're in no hurry. We have nowhere else to be other than just sitting back, relaxing, enjoying it. So now you can kick back, relax, watch some old games. If there's something you want to watch or something you want me to play to kind of brighten your spirits because of what happened, let me know. I'll load it up and we'll play something different. So just let me know what you want to do. But right now we're just gonna have some fun then. See, so now you get to relax and just enjoy. So. You know, I have something I have to say about this whole like animation for this part of the game, but I'll leave it for another day. And now we get the rematch against Piston Honda. Fight. Ooh, I forgot this guy's pattern. Because I know it changes from the first fight to the second fight, but holy. Missed me. Wow, that didn't work. This is probably the first time I'm playing this game, probably at least maybe 5-6 years. So it's been a while since I played this game. Not a problem, Jen. You go do what you got to do. You know, hopefully you're not too distraught over the loss. Did I knock this guy out in one knockout? Holy crap! I don't think I've ever done that. Not in the second fight with him. Huh? How about that? Well, there we go. Oh no, this is the guy that I hated growing up. I hated Soda Pop with such a passion. This guy was such a pain in the ass to figure out his patterns. And that's why right there. Because he would do those uppercuts that just were absolutely ridiculous. Well, you know what the amazing part about that, Tony, is that he's actually jacked on Soda Pop. So, I mean, I don't know what exactly he has in that Soda Pop, but that must be some good shit because, I mean, damn. I mean, if I just drink nothing but soda, I'm not getting that ripped. I'm in decent shape as it is, but I mean, this guy, I got nothing compared to this guy. Woo! Knocked him out twice in one round. There we go. We're in the zone. Let's do it. And he'll get up at 8. You son of a bitch. Folks, if this is your first time on my channel, please make sure to hit that heart button to follow. I am a variety content creator. I tend to play all different kinds of video games. First time we're playing Nintendo on my stream, but I've played everything from The Last of Us to Batman Tuesday, which we're playing Arkham Asylum currently. We've played Call of Duty. We've also played Transformers. We've played MLB The Show, Madden. Right now we're playing Punch-Out. Earlier tonight we played Mario Brothers. So if you guys want a channel where we can have all kinds of fun, and reality of it is, here's the thing about it. If you join this channel, you subscribe to this channel, you become a follower, become part of the game's digital universe, the channel is basically your channel. You guys decide how this channel gets dictated and how it goes. Whatever you guys want it to be, that's where we're headed. So if it's your first time on there, make sure you hit that heart, make sure you follow, make sure you tell your friends about it to come give me some support. Absolutely love the support. I am beyond thankful for everything that you guys do and all the fact that at the end of the day, without your support, none of this is possible. So trust me, it is never lost on me, and I am humbled the fact that you will spend even 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes just stopping by just to watch me play video games and talk about life, talk about different parts of the world, talk about, just what's going on in terms of life and my views on them. So thank you guys so much for that. We're going to get back to some action now. And yeah, let's have some fun. So we got some new emotes. What do we got here? Looks like we got pasta. I can't tell what the other one is, but give me a second. Let me finish knocking this guy out, and then I'll take a look at your emotes there, Tony, because I have to get a much closer look at those things. Oh, you son of a bitch! This is when I was going southpaw. Oh, you bastard! Woo, man, he came out lit the second round. Holy crap! I'm down. TKO. Wow. Soda Pop whooped my ass. Well. Let's try this again because we got our ass handed to us in that match, and yeah. So Soda Pop was one of the characters I did actually have a lot of trouble with beating. Like, I would actually feel like I had gone through a marathon when I'd fight him because he was just that confusing as far as his pattern. And he really does change his pattern up quite a bit throughout his match because, for example, he'll come out with stuff in the second round that he doesn't do in the first round. So he was actually the first attempt by like a video game to actually look like it was actually adapting to your... It wasn't really adapting, he was just basically, he would add parts to his repertoire that he didn't have in the first round. But, yeah. Alright, so let's try this again. So he did knock him out in that first round. Let's see if we can get some action going on here. There we go. That's what I mean. Like he changes his patterns in that second round. It just makes it very difficult to, like, if you're expecting what he did in the first round, it just throws you off. And then the other part was that he would have those momentary hesitations like that where he would just kind of stop and not do anything, which would throw you off because you were expecting him to punch. He would just kind of stand there and just wait. And then when you'd make your move, then he would throw his punch and basically throw you completely off. And then that's the other thing he would do. In that second round, he would become very, very difficult to even hit with your super punch. And I'm out again. So... Whew! We are getting our asses handed to us. I drink to prepare for a fight. Tonight, I am very prepared. Well, you know what, Soda Pop? I am prepared as well. So cheers to you, mate. Woo! Oh, well, hello to your mother. Hopefully your mother is having a fabulous Saturday as well. I have been knocked out by Soda Pop for a second time. And that's not good. That was not good. So now we drop back down to Piston Honda to try to get back to Soda Pop for our third and final shot before we get basically game over. So let's see if we're able to do something here. Are we complaining about football? Well, I mean, that's always something to bond over, is if you guys love the same team. My family does that over basketball or the Miami Heat. All these years later, my dad and my mom always call me during basketball season to tell me, ask me, what channel do the Heat play on? Mind you, they play on the same channel for at least 15 years, but they constantly call me for the same thing. And then they'll call me and ask me, oh, where did you watch the game at? Even though they know I've been a season ticket holder for many years now. Well, that's always good. Like when you're, like I said, when your family is supportive of the same team, sports teams as you, it makes for good family bonding. And then if they support UW, if you support UW because of your parents, and then they support, they support your school because you attended there, then that's really cool that they support both schools and you both have that common bond over the same teams that you root for. Like, thankfully, my parents are not Hurricanes fans, or I would have to disown them. Wow, I am literally getting my butt kicked right now. One, two, three. Missed me. I got him! Wow. Well, they always say though, Jen, especially in college football, if you're going to lose a game, it's probably best to lose the first game of the season because you can recover from that. Where you can't recover from a loss late in the season. So, if you were going to endure a loss, this would have been the time to do it. Would have been the opening game. And especially during the current world climate with the pandemic and everything going on, the voters may look at that into consideration, all the unique circumstances with the pandemic and everything that's been happening with that. In terms of the reason why they could have lost the game early on. There we go, knocked him down. Well, listen, Jen. The SEC has a monopoly on. Apparently, they think that they literally are God's gift to football. I mean, it starts right at the top with Alabama, with the Rolling Tide. I mean, I'm not a fan by any stretch of the imagination, but the fact of the matter is, like that conference thinks that literally that any team that wins that conference should automatically be the national champions. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen for a conference. Yeah, SEC really believes that they're God, and it's so annoying because you'll see teams that qualify for for the national championship playoff, And like, for example, a couple of years ago, that actually happened with Alabama finishing, I think it was 3rd or 4th, and getting into the playoff, and they got eliminated in the first round. And you knew going into it that was one of those years where Alabama wasn't a really strong team, and they had no purpose being there. So yeah, the SEC is frustrating in terms of the clout that they have, because it's just, I mean, it drives me nuts too. It's really, really annoying, the clout that they have in terms of influencing the voters and influencing the polls, and always getting a chance to be put into these top spots that they really don't have a purpose being in. Really? You son of a bitch. Yeah, the SEC to me is one of the worst situations. Like, and it's only going to get worse now, because now you're going to get these super conferences with what were the 2 schools that are leaving? That one of them is actually, I think both of them actually joined the SEC. It's only going to get worse, because you're going to end up with like 3 superpower conferences overall, and all the other conferences are going to fall by the wayside, and that's not fair, because all the teams are going to come out of those superpower teams, those superpower conferences, and none of these other teams are going to have a shot to really compete, and that's not fair to them. There you go, Texas and OU. Yeah, Texas and OU, which they're going there next year. And that's so ridiculous, because once they get those 2 teams, especially Texas, it's going to be even worse for these smaller conferences, where you're never going to see the smaller conferences actually get a shot to compete for national championships. And to me, that's just BS. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Ah, we're out. We lost. Well, that was not fun at all. Yep. Well, let's go back so we can take a break here from that. Oh, all right, so we are 2.5 hours into the stream. Let's mute. There we go. Let's mute the desktop audio there. I mean, I'll still be hearing it in my ear, but you guys won't hear it there, so we can talk. So let's see. So we still have. So there you go. The Mariners just won. So there you go. So that's a positive. That's a plus. So let me ask. So let's see. So we're 2.5 hours into the stream. We have 6 people viewing. We can either continue playing these old retro Nintendo games, or we can go to something more modernized. So you guys let me know what you want to do. Do you want to see other Nintendo games? Do you want me to go back to Super Mario and let's try to finish beating that? Or would you rather me come to something more modern? Because I mean, I can pretty much play anything. I mean, on the PS4, PS5, or the Nintendo. Can't quite do the Xbox yet because I actually haven't set that up for streaming. Well, Jen, what I want to do is I want to do whatever makes you guys happy. So that's part of the whole thing with me. So I'm going to turn this off for now. There we go, shutting that down. Because that way I can turn the audio back on for this, and I can actually play around with my sound alerts. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, that's what you guys want me to do. You guys want me to eat a bean. And you know, and I'm going to actually play this for myself because this is actually what I'm really thinking right now. This is actually what I'm thinking right now as far as like what's going on with me. In terms of this whole process with this whole thing. This is what... This is exactly what I'm thinking right now. Exactly what's coming up on the stream right now is what I'm thinking. So, if it comes up, because now it's not cooperating with me, of course. Of course it's not cooperating with me.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, you're waiting forever because of course, you know, I'm still having to almost...
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And now it does it twice. All right, yeah. I did know I screwed up I fucked up at that point. So. All right, so we do have another spin that we got to do here. So here we have the spinner. Oh, son of a bitch. So it says either dirty dishwater or birthday cake once again. I would really, really, really love a birthday cake right now. That one doesn't have one in it. Does this one have one in it? Nope. Alright, so I gotta find one that has birthday cake. Alright, I found it. I found one. But I gotta open up another bag. Alright, so we're opening up another bag here. Because the other ones didn't have the one that we were looking for. Here we go. Come on. No, wrong one. I don't need you. I need you. There you go. Gotcha. All right. So I got the one right here. It's either going to be... Come on. Focusing on it. Focusing on it. Focused on the jelly bean. It's either going to be birthday cake or dirty dishwater. I'm not looking forward to this, but, you know, a deal is a deal. And... You know, I am appreciative of all you guys subs. That's the 5th sub of the night. So we are only 20 away from our first raffle, which is really extremely excited. We might end up having a $25 gift card raffle either by tomorrow or definitely by Monday. But here we go. We're gonna try this. Okay. Ah, birthday cake. I finally got a good one. That was birthday cake. Okay. Not bad. All right, so finally I got something that didn't torture me. It didn't make me feel like I was going to puke my guts out. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take a short intermission. If you guys can sit tight, basically the whole intermission is going to be... That's what makes me taste like, hey, listen, I'm thankful it wasn't another birthday cake because another dishwater because that dishwater was not very good. So I'll take that. But what we're going to do right now is I'm going to take it's going to be a quick short intermission just basically to get just my setup, because I have to plug in the PlayStation 5 to my actual Elgato capture card, which would take me about 3 minutes. So basically, gotta figure out what we're gonna play first before we do that. I want to figure out what actual game we're gonna play. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna set it up. I'm actually gonna plug it in and set everything up. And once we have everything set up, then I will give you guys some options. And I want my audience, I want you guys, my 7 viewers that are on here right now, to give me some feedback as to what you guys want to see me play. So I'm going to put a pause here, and we will be right back.
That may be the last thing you ever do right. You worry about how it always sounds so long ago. You can't see it starting over again. And oh, we know it's wrong, but we're not quite setting behind. Tell me if you're awake. Can I talk to you again? Tell me what's a mistakes that have made us only friends. Now I notice how you don't stay anyways. Don't you wait to come back. 'Cause I've been gone a long time and you never knew. You worry about how it always sounds so long ago. You can't see it starting over again. And no one we know it's wrong, but we're not quite setting behind. Tell me if you're awake. Can I talk to you again? Tell me what's a mistakes that have made us only friends. Now I notice how you don't stay anyways. Don't you wait, don't you wait. Don't you wait, don't you wait. Don't you wait. Falls apart and yet still we start, 'cause we're not quite setting behind. Tell me if you're awake. Can I talk to you again? Tell me what's a mistake.
All right, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here live, and back to our streaming. So here's what we're gonna do. So we have a couple options. We actually only have 2 options, really, because the problem is I don't have everything loaded into the PS5, and I don't want to have people just sitting around waiting. So we have 1 or 2 choices. We can either, well, actually we have 3 choices. So I can either play Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which I'll play solos if I do that, because I don't have all the stuff set up for the party chat right now to be able to actually hear teammates. So we can play Call of Duty Modern Warfare. We could play MLB The Show. There we go, MLB The Show, which I know some of you are baseball fans. Or we can also play another game that I've actually found as a hidden gem, which is really, really fun. It's based on the old 1980s cartoon, Transformers Devastation. So, so whichever one that you guys want to do, let me know which one. Let me hear from you guys what you guys would rather see me set up. I can actually set it up. It's all ready to go. I just got to basically put the disc in. So, yeah, let me know what you guys want me to play, because I can play any of the 3 right now. Just basically just plug it in, put the disc in, and we're ready to roll. So, yeah, I was aware that you were streaming, Tony, but I was actually on Navsy's stream at the same time, and I was moderating his stream because he had a lot of bots coming in. So unfortunately, I was unable to leave there because he had a lot of hate bots that were trying to get in to infiltrate his stream. So the last 2 options are you have MLB The Show 21, which is the current MLB The Show for the PS5 version, by the way, or one of my a really hidden gem, which is Transformers Devastation, which was based on the visual is based on the old 1980s cartoon. So we have one vote for Transformers from Marie. But anybody else have any votes on what they want to see? Let me know what you guys want me to play, and I'll basically put that in there, and we will get it going. I'll have more options, and I'll post those up on my social medias for future gameplays, especially on days like today, like on a Saturday where I don't have a themed day. Obviously, Sunday night scares, we play a horror game. Tuesday's Batman Tuesday, that's not going to change. But any other day of the week, I can basically play whatever games are available to me, and I have hundreds and hundreds of games to play from. The problem is some of the games I don't have loaded into the PS5 because they're old PS4 games. So the problem that happens with that is it would take a while to make sure it loads properly. So I didn't want to try to suggest or recommend an option that's going to take a while to load up, which is why I only gave those options tonight. There are more options I could have placed. But for example, like one of the options I could have placed was Madden, but Madden is broken right now, so that game is not playable. I'm telling you, that game is not playable. So that's why I didn't even recommend it. All right, so we got 2 for Transformers, so I will go with Transformers. That's what we're gonna play right now. We're gonna kick some butt with some Transformers. Let me pop this open here. You're probably going to hear some, you might hear some background of the PS5 powering up, but it shouldn't be too overwhelming. Now, what we're going to do with Transformers is I started playing it a while back, but basically, even though I started playing it a while back, I'm going to start from the beginning with the game. So that's what we're going to do. But what I'm going to do before I do any of that is I'm going to update my game that we're playing on Twitch so that people that are coming in here aren't looking for Super Mario Brothers, because that would be kind of weird. So but the thing is, I don't really have to change the heading of my game. I just have to change the actual title of what I'm playing. So there we go. So let's done with that. All right, so we have that all updated now. So let me know in the chat if that comes up now as Transformers as opposed to Super Mario Brothers, because that should have changed already. But if somebody could take a look to see if on my information it shows Transformers instead of Super Mario Brothers, because I did change it in Twitch, and I know Twitch sometimes be twitching. It doesn't actually do the stuff you want it to do. So I'm sure you guys hear in the background, you guys hear the PlayStation 5 starting up. So I'll pop in the video feed there so you guys can see the opening. Actually, let's go back to game time so you guys can actually see this better. All right, so it did change. Okay, okay, perfect. So excellent. So I'm glad that it's changed. Wait, it changed back to Super Mario Brothers, or it says Transformers? Transformers? All right, so if you've never played this game was put out about 6 years ago, and I purchased it on sale. I probably got it for I think I got it on clearance for like $14, $15. But this game was a gem of a game, and I didn't play it till recently, actually. And I regretted not playing it because not only is it visually looks like the old Transformers from the Generation 1, the actual voice actors are all the original ones that are still alive. So you have Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime, you have Frank Welker doing the Megatron, you have the only one I think that was a voice double was actually Soundscream. I don't think Soundscream was the original voice actor, but that's because that voice actor has long been deceased. But it is a fun beat 'em up game. If you know anything about the company Platinum Games, you know their games are fast paced, a lot of action, a lot of stuff going on. Not really a lot of strategy in terms of the actual fighting mechanics, but the game was actually a lot deeper than I expected it to be in terms of customization for the characters. So you'll see everything I'm talking about once we get into it. So you can see I can restart, but I'm not going to restart. I'm actually going to start a new story. And partly it's also because I haven't played it in a minute, so I can't remember some of the controls, so I want to get the tutorial back in. And you guys can see it from the start, which is also important. So we're going to start with Chapter 1 from the very start. The visuals for this game were absolutely breathtaking, like even for a generation for the PS4. I thought the game, it looked like I was watching the original cartoon of the 1980s. And there you see the Constructicons. And there you see Lord Megatron.
Insecticons.
Plasma energy also.
Always loved Soundwave's voice. That voice was...
Our theory may have been correct, Soundwave.
But plasma energy is unstable. No Cybertronian has been able to tame it since the Golden Age.
Then stand back, Starscream, and watch me tame it as I have tamed you.
Oh, one of these days, Megatron.
So there you can hear that sound, that Starscream is not the original voice actor. It's a voice double, but I mean he did the best he did the best he could, considering that Starscream's voice was a very unique voice. There's my boys, the Autobots. Autobots, transform and roll out. Damn, Grimlock got that fat butt.
By the Matrix.
On the plus side, I think we finally get to bust some assembly chops.
The humans are evacuated and our mission is clear. Save the city and stop Megatron. Autobots, I am all right. We will rendezvous later.
Alright, so this is good because this is the tutorial that I need since I haven't played this in a minute.
What in the world is all of this? Wheeljack? Come in. Is this Cybertronian technology?
I think so, Optimus. They're creating hurricane-force winds like they're trying to sweep the city clear.
Whatever their purpose, there is more to the situation than meets the eye.
More than meets the eye. I never knew I could throw a car. Or actually I can wield a car as a weapon. I never knew that. Huh. Who knew? I never knew that, actually, believe it or not. That's brand new to me. I never knew I could actually lift a car in this game. So these are Decepticon like little drones. Yeah, ground soldiers as they call them. Obviously that you can't just fight all bosses all the time. Ow. Woo! Nice. All right, so there we go. So Optimus Prime doing his Optimus Prime stuff there. Seekers.
Optimus, I got your back. Come on, scrap him. Gotta use ranged weapons. Keep firing. They'll fall eventually. I think.
You think? Nice. I got a D for that? How did I get a D for that? I thought I did pretty good. Alright, so green does my health, blue does my weapon inventory. Okay, so at least we now know what everything does.
I'm gonna find another room.
I'm not finding another room, I'm gonna destroy it.
Ion barrier repeatedly in a short time to destroy it. Then you may proceed.
No, I don't think that was D for David. I think that was just D for I didn't do very well. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that these little prize things that you have to get to. But that's the thing with Platinum games is this is the way a lot of Platinum games are. They're very fast-paced, a lot of action. And this is pretty much what we're doing. It's pretty much it's a glorified beat 'em up. The only difference is with this one, this one was a little bit more detailed because there was a lot of customization you can do for the characters in between levels.
Hey, I found something.
Bumblebee! Bumblebee when he could talk.
Now I know what the humans feel like when my windows are down. Optimus, look. Some sort of cache.
Alright, so hold on.
Hey, wait! There's something here.
I'm trying, hold on. There we go. Okay.
I knew it. Nice job.
See, this was Bumblebee when he could talk. Bumblebee when he was normal. Before they made him into a Camaro, which I'm not complaining about the Camaro. Ooh. Grimlock.
Grimlock No get through door. Need help. If I stay focused, I think I can get through.
Oh no, come on.
I dodged too soon.
There we go. Got it. Yes. There we go. There we go. Let's go! I got an A! How about that? See, look at that. Perfect score. I got an A for that one. You know why? Because I'm more than meets the eye. Autobots, transform and roll out. Holy son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. Hi. Ow. Well, at least I'm kicking his butt, I think.
If it grabs me, I am done for. This will hurt.
I mean, I've damaged him. There we go. Let's go. Come on, we almost got him. We almost got him. He's almost done. Got him. Got a B. Got a B. I'll take it. B for Bumblebee.
Devastator, you're needed elsewhere. The others can finish the Autobots.
Another time, Autobots.
Ready, ready, ready.
All right, so
Bumblebee, find cover and take out enemies with distance weapons.
looks like we're playing Call of Duty after all here. We got another A there. So there we go. We are doing pretty well so far here as we are kicking some butt here tonight as a Transformer. Got it. All right. Got it. All right. Thank you so much for your contribution, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving on to our next attack here. And so far, not bad. Oh, shit.
Whoa! We'll have to destroy that wall.
Alright, so here's the plan. We almost got it, we almost got it! Damn it. Right, we got one of them. Or was it only one that was just moving around? I think it was just the one. There we go. Alright, we are doing pretty well here. The cool part about this game was not really an open world. It was also not an open world, if you catch what I mean. It was basically a combination of basically there was mapped out spots, but you had pretty decent freedom to move around while you were playing these different spots.
Come to save the day, I presume? I am here to stop you from destroying the city. Stop me? Oh, Prime! You have no idea what you're really up against, do you? Who is really behind this? This is our home now, Megatron. We should respect it. No matter, Prime. I have no interest in destroying Earth. But I'm not opposed to making a few, shall we say, improvements? Bumblebee, you've got to break through Megatron's shield.
There we go! We did it! Woo! Kick Megatron's ass! Oh shit. Run! There we go! Knocked out Megatron!
What in Cybertron's name? Autobots, Megatron is headed for that steel tower. Move out!
Follow me.
Well, that was pretty simple.
Use the wind current. You jump higher than usual.
Sounds like a plan. Whee! 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 Okay. Butterscotch, I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're not in too much pain. I mean, it does sound like your wife is telling you exactly what she thinks of you watching the stream. But thank you for supporting and risking your personal health to watch it. I appreciate that. Appreciate the support and love. Hopefully not at the cost of your marriage. Please don't let it be at the cost of your marriage.
Side swipe. No need to hold back.
Woo! Sideswipe is a badass! Wow!
Isn't you're all. Side swipe now. Throw everything you've got into.
Butterscotch, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the games universe, the games digital universe, and hopefully you'll enjoy your stay. And I do appreciate you taking an ass kicking from your wife to stay on the stream and to watch some of this Transformers Generation 1 action that we are enjoying here tonight. Oh! There we go. Well, I mean, I appreciate that, and I'm flattered. But I mean, listen, I am not looking to be subpoenaed to court as to testify as to what caused a divorce. So just put that out there. I do appreciate the support. I do love the fact that don't get it. Got him. There we go. So we caught a Kremzik, which is really, really cool. Because these things, those are those little things that basically almost destroyed the Transformers back in the day. If you ever watched Generation 1. Alright, so where are we headed? Where are we headed? Where are we headed? Yeehaw! Got it. Alright. Alright, so let's go back to Optimus now. Because we completed this point of interest. So let's go back to Optimus and figure out where we're going next.
I will look around for more options.
So for those of you that are enjoying the Transformer action, yeah, this game came out about 6 years ago. It is inspired by the Generation 1 art form, as you can see, and the voice actors from Generation 1 also contributed with the voice for the cutscenes. So I want to go underneath. Yeah, I do. Let's go underneath. Let's see what we find underneath. Wee. Let's go out this way. See what we got here. I totally hoped and was assuming that you were just being playful there, Butterscotch. I mean, I would be rather concerned if you were legitimately being abused. I would be really concerned. All right, so looks like we got. Oh, son of a bitch. What the hell? Well, thank you so much for the scare there, Butterscotch. That definitely woke me up. I mean, I was already awake, but that definitely added a level of me almost pooping my pants. I keep forgetting that I added sound alerts as of tonight, so I'm getting all these sound alert things people are using that I completely forgot that I threw in there. So congratulations, you guys, on basically giving me a couple of scares and making my heart skip a couple of beats. What are the rules on here? On terms of what, this game or just my channel? My channel, basically, I'm a variety gamer. I play all different kinds of video games, different genres, and basically my only rule is to be good to people, be nice to people, and to not be disrespectful. And I will talk about everything, just about any topic, minus politics and religion. Those are the topics we won't talk about because that only leads to very, very angry conversations. So that's the only things we will not talk about here. But anything else is pretty much fair game. I am a pop culture nerd. Matter of fact, I can tell you, like, I actually have a. I'll pause this for a second so I can talk, because I can't talk and play at the same time in terms of like when I'm trying to have a more serious conversation. So I am actually a pop culture nerd. Matter of fact, I'm wearing a Beavis and Butthead shirt. You can see in the background I got all these different pop culture things. I even have a Harry Potter tattoo. So I'm a nerd. I talk about pretty much anything pop culture. I'm a huge cinema buff. I'm a huge video game buff. Love sports. I'm a season ticket holder for the Miami Heat. So basically, I just love having conversations. I love engaging with people. I love basically having people come onto the show and actually having conversations with me and bringing up topics. And as the show evolves, you're actually here on the first night that we are unveiling this particular setup. Prior to tonight, I had streamed strictly and solely from the PlayStation 5 directly. Tonight's the first time that we are streaming with an OBS, with the capture card. We have a dual monitor set up here. That's why you kind of see me looking away, because I'm looking actually at the chat here. But I have my video game play on the side where the camera's at that I'm looking at you right now. And microphone's right underneath it. You can't see it's right out of camera range. I have it that way intentionally. And yeah, I literally like talking about things and talking about what's going on in the world, pop culture, sports, music, movies. So pretty much just the fact that right now I just love basically just trying to make people happy. My most important thing is to try to have at least a positive influence, a positive impact on at least one person every day. So if you come onto this channel, you have a little fun, even if it's just for a little bit, brings a smile to your face, you go away from it saying, hey, I had a good time, then I feel that I've done my job. I feel I've done what I wanted to do, which is actually have fun conversations and fun interaction with people. I'm just a lifelong video game fanatic who has some experience and some background in being able to actually talk publicly. So it's kind of the merger of my two field of expertise, and it is what it is. It's what I love to do. I've only been at this now for 3 months. I'm already over 200 followers in just 3 months. And it's amazing. It's amazing the fact that I actually have 200 people that actually would want to come and watch me stream video games and just talk about things and entertain. And when I do mean entertain, I do mean legitimately entertain, because to me, the video game is just the vessel to be able to actually engage with people. And this is just the beginning, because this is going to be a bigger platform in terms of expanding to my YouTube channel, expanding to TikTok, expanding to Facebook, expanding to eventually a podcast where I can actually just have conversations with people and enjoy creating content of all different aspects. This right here, this is now the creation studio. This is where we're going to be doing all different kinds of things, creating the magic. Right now, for the month of September, just so you know, we are doing the jelly beans, the Bean Boozled. So for every sub that I get in the month of September, I will eat one of these on camera. I've already eaten 5 of these on camera tonight. 3 good, excuse me, 3 bad, 2 good. 3 of them were absolutely terrible. And if you actually want to play this back later and watch my reactions to some of these beans, you'll get a good laugh out of that. Also, if we get 25 subs in the month of September, I will be raffling off a $25 gift card to Amazon. I'll be doing that for every 25 subs that I get throughout the month, whether it be purchased for themselves or gifted subs. I'm going to be giving out a raffle for every one that is given out. Your name will be entered into a raffle. And if, as a community, we get to 50 subs, my Tuesday nights, we have a standing episodic show called Batman Tuesday, where we play through all the Arkham games. There's a bigger story behind as to why I do that. And if you come back, you'll hear the story, because I always tell the story on Tuesday. But if we get to 50 subs in this month, I'm going to play an entire Batman Tuesday stream in a Batman onesie. Yes, exactly. I actually have a Batman onesie, and we're going to actually watch me play in a onesie. If we get to 100, it'll be a second Batman onesie, Batman Tuesday, as well as on a non-Batman Tuesday stream, I will play an entire stream in a Chewbacca onesie. So, a couple of different prizes for the community. And I'm not just telling you that to you, Butterscotch. I'm telling that to everyone, because not everyone's been here the entire time. So I'm just saying this out loud so everyone knows what prizes we're doing for September. Like I said, we've already had 5 subs this evening, so I've had to do 5 different jelly beans. This may not make it to the entire. This may not make it through the entire month. I may have to buy another box of this stuff. So, but just you being here, any of you. Now I'm not just talking to Butterscotch. I'm talking to everyone that's here. Just you guys being here is absolutely and unbelievably amazing, and I am eternally grateful for your support, your love, and you guys just coming by, spending time with me. All this stuff that I've just talked about is stuff that it's up to you. It's your option. None of this is obligated, or do I have any expectations of it. I'm just telling you stuff that we're doing because of the fact that it is a promotional month for Twitch, so I'm putting it out there. But you guys just being here, following the channel, going out to Twitter, going out to Instagram, finding my pages out there, just basically connecting with me and connecting with this 38-year-old kid from South Florida is beyond anything I could have ever imagined, and I am eternally grateful for your love and your support. All right, so now that I've done my mandatory pitch, because we're 3 hours and 22 minutes into the stream. This is basically a mini marathon. We're not going to be streaming all night, but I've told everyone that was here that we were going to be streaming for a few hours. So we are at 3 hours and 22 minutes. So we probably have maybe about 40 minutes left in the stream. And we're going to resume back to Transformers, and we will be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we have Sunday Night Scares. Sunday Night Scares is another episodic show that I run, and right now, currently on Sunday Night Scares, we are playing through The Last of Us, the remastered edition. We are, I believe, 4 episodes in. I don't know how far into the game we are, because it's actually the first time I've ever played that game. So make sure you set your watch. Tony, you son of a... Make sure you set your watches. Make sure you set your clocks. We're going to be streaming that tomorrow starting 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. tomorrow night. We will be streaming The Last of Us, the Sunday Night Scares episode, and because it is a Sunday where I don't have to get up for Monday work, it's not going to just be limited to 90 minutes or to 2 hours. We can go all night long. So, did my scare thing literally just give you a 2-for-1 again? Really, Tony? Alright, so every time that Tony redeems something on my thing, it gives him 2-for-1. No one else has done that. It's only done it for him. So I don't know what cheat code he has that he's hacked into my stream. He keeps getting 2-for-1 scares. All right, so I got over all the promo stuff. Like I said, remember, tomorrow night, Sunday Night Scares, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be going back into The Last of Us, continuing on with that game. Going to be a longer stream than usual because even though it doesn't fit for Sundays, it's the terminology is pretty sound for Sunday, for this Sunday at least. Because it's going to be Sunday, I ain't got no job, and I ain't got shit to do. So, Monday, I'll be just sitting back, relaxing, kicking it back. Butterscotch, I don't think that he's actually hacking. I think it really is just a glitch in my programming. This is the first time that we are running the Streamlab OBS. But for some reason, when he's redeemed his game tokens, it's actually given him double. I don't know why it's done it for him, but it's not anything he's doing in particular. It's just for some reason with him, it's just been giving him double every time that he's actually redeemed something, and it's done it since the stream started earlier today. So, all right, so let's get back into Transformers. Did I not break this thing?
More enemy combatants. Megatron's serious.
All right, I've had enough of this. Now you guys die. It could be the mobile, Tony. Sometimes, I know the mobile's giving me issues even to access certain things tonight. But Twitch has just been acting kind of screwy tonight all night. So yeah, I'm aware of that. Why is it telling me that? I already know this. But it could be that you're on mobile and it's giving you the option to do things that that are different in terms of. Not that it's not giving you a different option, it's basically giving you a different hack, a different glitch that's allowing you to get double for the price of one. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, they're your game tokens. It's kind of it's no different like when you go to to a vending machine, and you. It's no different when you go to a vending machine. And you get and you go get some kind of candy or something, and all of a sudden, you get two of the same item. Well, then so be it. Wow, I got them. I got all of them. Wow, it's amazing. Woo! I got 3 nice guns there. Hello. And a sword. All right. That's what we're talking about. Really, guys? Oh, you're scrap. Woo! Man, Sideswipe is a badass, I gotta tell you that. Well, got one. Got two. Ooh, I got an S score. That means I got a supreme score. So I am legitimately supreme with Sideswipe. He is a badass. I gotta.
Dead ahead. Almost there.
I killed two of them. Time for the third one to die. Ow. I got one of them. And there we go. We got both. Alright, so we killed both arms there. So the plan really going forward here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is we are going to be finishing off this first level of the game. And then once we're done with that, we're going to pretty much, we're going to find someone to raid tonight. We're going to see who's up and about, see if I have any of my suggested streamers streaming tonight. If not, then we're going to find a lucky person to get at least a couple of eyes on them. You know, I believe everyone deserves, you know, I can tell you that one of the things I got lucky on is I got raided by someone, whether intentional or not, that had like 30 people watching, and obviously we only have 5 here tonight. But to even have 5 eyes on you, if you're only getting like 1 or 2 views, it makes it a big difference, and it definitely helps with your confidence with what you're creating as far as content. Here, eat that. Alrighty, so we've completed that. Let's get to our final spot here. This is probably the last part of the game that we're gonna have for tonight. And if you guys liked watching this Transformers, we can play this again. I can play this again, possibly even Monday during my stream.
Can you hear it, Optimus? It's calling out to those Insecticons, somehow directing them.
The hell is that? A moment of the Matrix? Like the Matrix code being driven into his brain.
My chariot awaits, Optimus, but I cannot have you following me this time.
Sideswipe, don't let him escape.
Already on it.
Working on it, working on it, working on it. No! Well, he's got some giddy up. Megatron's got some giddy up, I gotta tell you. I didn't know tanks could move that fast. Alright, what happened there? Alright, Megatron.
Megatron, what oh what? It's about time. Less talk, Autobot. More dying. You're just Try it.
Oh, he killed me!
That was too close.
Oh, okay. I had a recovery. I had a healing. We almost got this, ladies and gentlemen. We almost have this. Got him! Oh, he is screwed. He is screwed. He is screwed. We got this, fam. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Got him! He's done. There we go. We got him. Got a C on it, but we still killed him.
Destiny awaits below. As for you, I just engaged the security system. Good luck getting in, Prime.
Caltran 1, analyze.
It's a ship of unknown origins, buried beneath the city.
How do I shut down the security system?
It appears there is a dual-layer security protocol in place. You'll first need to disable 3 sub-generators. Once disabled, the primary generator will be vulnerable.
Autobots, transform and
Roll out. Alright, so that's going to be the checkpoint that we're going to leave off of. We're going to finish off right there. Make sure I actually have everything saved so that we can resume this on Monday. We're going to play this game again on Monday. But yeah, we're going to pretty much leave it there at this point. And we're going to basically call it an evening from in terms of the actual game for the night. Because we've been at this now for almost 4 hours. We've been here for 4 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Basically relaxing, kicking it back, enjoying the new setup, and just unwinding here on a fabulous Saturday night, now early Sunday morning. So basically what we have now is we now have the freedom to be able to create so much more ideas and content and creation. As you can see on the actual overlays that we have for tonight. This doesn't have to be the final situation for the overlays either. We're going to have all different kinds of ideas going forward, and we're going to create newer and more progressive content and ideas to evolve the channel. So what we're doing now, we are going to basically going to find someone to raid, and that's what I want to do, because I like to be able to raid someone at the end of my streams to at least give people a couple of extra eyes on their channels. So let's see first off who is actually even on that we could actually raid. And we have one of my personal favorites, a hacker called 4chan. He's running through Returnal. So he is on right now, and he is, like I said, he is one of my personal favorites. And Jen, yes, after I get off stream, I gotta basically take care of the dogs, and I will go onto my Steam account and figure out how to do all that good stuff to see if I can actually download and log in to play Phasmo. So let me get everything else situated here, and then I'll obviously touch base with you off stream. So before I do that, let me get this done here. All right, so we are going to be sending this off to a hacker. He's running through Returnal. He is a fantastic streamer, one of my personal favorites. And we're going to be sending this off to him. So hopefully he'll be surprised and he'll enjoy the unexpected raid with at least 5 people. And again, thank you guys for stopping by tonight. As I end all my streams, I always tell everyone, whether you're a nerd, a geek, weird, or a freak, embrace your uniqueness, because no one's ever stood out by trying to fit in. And we are off now, headed over to a hacker called Chan. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.